This is the start of Foundations SMP Season 2. We have so many new members this season, it's actually unreal. Most of the members from Season 1 are also joining us back again. And yeah, just enjoy these few clips from when we all got together for the intro.
What's up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new season on the Foundations SMP. And as you can see, we have quite a few new members, and their channels will be linked in at least the description of my video, so make sure you go show them some love and maybe join our Discord so you can chat with all of these lovely people. Also, we have these chests over here with our heads on them and a couple of boards telling us what to do. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it might be something you want to stick around for, but that's it. It's time to start. That's all I got.
Alright, so as you can see here, I immediately went over to the village, mainly to get some hay bales and a bed so I could get somewhere to sleep and some food. And then people realised what I was doing and shortly followed me, so I didn't get a chance to get everything, but I definitely got a decent amount of stuff. After that, I did something that nobody else actually did, and instead of going to our tribe area straight away, I actually ended up mining for some coal and iron in the mountains because they spawn a lot up there. So yeah, I actually ended up getting loads of iron and coal, and I got enough to make full iron gear. And then after that, I just headed over to our tribe area. Alright, it has been quite a while since the last clip. As you can see, I am no longer at spawn or at the mountains. I'm actually around about 1500 blocks away, and I'm with my tribe area. I haven't actually explained this yet in the video, but basically, we have quite a few twists and cool things implemented in this season of Foundations. And one of those things is tribes, which is basically just like groups. We have 3 or 4 groups, I think, and around about 15 members, so around about 4 people per tribe. In my tribe, I am with Monty, Skelly, and Judd, and each tribe has an area where they set up together. So I'm going to be right next to my tribe members, if that makes sense. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail right now about why we have these tribes, but just know there might be a wee battle or two coming up in the next few episodes. I'll explain more about that later on, just like how I'll explain some of the other things we have implemented later on in the season when we come to it. But yeah, as you can see, we have just stolen this village area here. Spawn is that way, just at the other edge of this ice biome and snow biome. But yeah, we kind of have this whole entire area. We have all of this plains, and then just in my render distance there is a little bit of an island, which I think I'm going to build more over there. So we have quite a big area. And yeah, I'm not going to reveal my base plans just quite yet, or anybody else's base plans in my tribe. That'll be something for next episode. But yeah, for now, we're just sticking in this village. And as you can see, I've just stolen this little house temporarily. I've got my head on the top. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my new Christmas skin. Hope you like it. But yeah, I've just got a bunch of random stuff in my chests here, the usual. And of course a mine down to diamond level. Now, if we take a look in this chest here, you'll notice that I have a lot of logs. And that is because I actually did have a fish farm right here. I went AFK fishing overnight, but the fish farm didn't actually work properly. Basically, the design that I used, it was meant to stop you from losing durability, but I must have built it wrong and my fishing rod broke pretty quickly, so I only got to level 22. But while I was AFK, some other members, I'm pretty sure it was Blakey, Britt, and Stormy, who are all in a tribe together, along with Phantom, I believe, decided to throw a bunch of chickens in my little AFK fish box and spawn about 200 trees around this entire area. It looks like I forgot a log from up there. I'll have to get that soon. By the way, I did record all of this, but I accidentally recorded in a really bad quality, so I'm not going to include it, so I apologize. But yeah, it actually took me way longer than I expected. It took me 2 hours to completely clean everything up, and it actually cost me all the iron I had left over. Obviously, as you saw before, I created some full iron armor and full iron tools just from mining in the mountains, which I believe nobody else did at the start, so yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. But yeah, I did have about half stack of iron left over, but I used all of it on iron axes and iron hose. And yeah, now I literally have none. Now, as you can see in my hotbar, I do actually have 5 diamonds. You might think I mined for them, but the thing is, I actually didn't. To explain this properly, let's head back to spawn. Okay, I'm back here at spawn now. You might remember from the very beginning, we didn't actually properly explain it, but we have some stuff here at spawn. And one of those things is a mailbox system. So each player, as you can see, has their head. This is my one. And there is a chest underneath, which is your mailbox. And basically, you can get diamonds automatically spawn in these mailboxes just by completing tasks and jobs for the server. And over here is the board of tasks, which currently only has one task on, which was start the season in F5 mode, which I actually did. So yeah, I actually got my first diamonds of the season from my mailbox. I didn't record it, but yeah, I just went over to my mailbox and there was 5 diamonds in there. So yeah, as the season goes on, there'll be more and more signs on this wall of tasks to do for free diamonds. But if we look over this way, there seems to be something else. This is the board of jobs, which are actually different to tasks. Tasks are more fun things you can do in your own videos, whereas jobs are more kind of things to help out the server. For instance, one of the 3 jobs which is on here right now is called Post Office, and the reward is an elytra, which is crazy. And basically all you have to do is build a post office in the shopping district here, which is just in these mountains, which by the way is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, you just have to build a post office to house all of the mailboxes, and you get a free elytra. But I believe Blakey is doing that, and he's planning on making it really good and redstone-y. So yeah, that should be up relatively soon, and he will actually have an elytra before we do the dragon fight together. But yeah, as you can see, one of these tasks on here, which I've already had a look at, is called Make a Tradition, and it's for 5 diamonds. And all you have to do, if we just take a book and have a look, is just to put your first diamond in an item frame at your base. And you get 5 diamonds for that. This job will probably be the easiest job out of all of them. It's just kind of to familiarize everyone with the system. Same with the first task as well. It's probably the easiest one there's going to be. But yeah, let's put this book back, head back to our base, and put our first diamond in an item frame, and get 5 diamonds from that. Absolute steal. Okay, sorry to interrupt. I'm just on my way back to the base area here. Spawn is literally just there. I've just started my journey back. But I think I'm just going to stay here for a little bit and mine a bunch more iron and coal, because as I said before, I have now completely run out of iron. So yeah, let me just mine a bunch of iron from here real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, I have 48 iron now. I'll just grab a little bit more here, and then I think that's enough for now. We can always come back here later if we need it. Okay, back here at the tribe area now. I've got my item frame, and I put my iron in a furnace here, and I am going to have to wait for all of this to smelt because I do want to make an anvil so I can name the diamond. Okay, so the iron has finished smelting, so we can just get that. Craft 3 iron blocks so we can make an anvil. Let's just place that here. Oh gosh, we only have 20 iron left. Dang, that went quickly. But yeah, let's put my first ever diamond in the server in. We will name it First Diamond. Woo! Awesome. And now we can just put this item frame here, and we can put our first diamond in. By the way, I have an invisible item frame pack. But there we go. We've kind of lost 1 diamond technically because we can't use it. But we have gained 5. Unfortunately though, I will have to wait for this episode to be up, which will be in like a week from recording this, to collect those 4 diamonds because Britt has to see it happen on video. But yeah, I guess future me will thank me for giving him 5 diamonds. Anyway, I do want to do one more thing on this first episode, and that is to make a diamond pickaxe because me and my tribe actually have set up a full level 30 enchanting table just by combining our sugarcane and leather. We didn't even need to make any farms. But yeah, I'm not actually level 30 right now, as you can see, but I am curious about what I would get on my diamond pickaxe. Ooh, Unbreaking 3. If I was to take that, that would kind of be a big gamble. You know what? Let me get my lapis, because I think I'm actually gonna level 1 enchant this iron pickaxe just to reset the trade. It does cost a level though, so I don't want to do this too many times. I just want to see Fortune 3 for sure. I really don't want to gamble on an Unbreaking 3. Hold up, let me craft a grindstone. There we go. And we can just pop this there, and let's unenchant this pickaxe and enchant it again with another level 1 enchant. And now let's see what I'd get. Efficiency 4. Ooh. Even if we don't get fortune, I would definitely take efficiency 4. It is a bit of a gamble, but I don't want to waste any more levels enchanting level 1 stuff. So I think I'm going to go for it. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. But yeah, obviously I do need to get up to level 30 first. And I think the way I'm going to do that is by going to the nether. It looks like Monty has set up a nether portal for our tribe. Also, what the heck? Somebody made like an extension on this villager house. Oh my, that looks kind of cool. But yeah, I've not actually been into the nether yet, so this is a little bit scary. In fact, let me just put the stuff I don't need away in case I do die. But yeah, obviously I just want to go to the nether to mine some quartz because that is a really good method of getting XP in the early game. Alright, I think all I need is a sword, some food, and a pickaxe. Hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong. Oh gosh, the moment. Oh my god, no. Oof. That was way too close. I forgot about blocks. Alright, a few stacks of cobbled deep slate should be fine. But yeah, as I was saying, the moment of truth. Oh my god, I'm scared. Yo, hello. Oh, I see a crimson forest. Let's crouch. Oh, there's a villager in the nether. What on earth? Okay, it looks like some people have already made quite a mess here. This is not the biome I wanted to be in. Okay, it looks like there is some netherrack. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm 1 heart. Oh my god, my heart. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about going to the nether with just iron armor. There were just 2 piglins right there, and it got me down to 1 heart from just like a few hits. Oh, no chance, especially in a crimson biome. I completely forgot about gold armor. Let's pick a safer option. I think I should just make another AFK fish farm and then just go AFK fishing until I'm level 30. I'm gonna pick a different design though. One that makes it so I can't lose durability. Also, zombies, get out of here. You're not attacking our villagers. Okay, and I have built the fish farm. I have built a bit of an ugly box around it, but you know, what are you gonna do? This is the early game for you. Also, I've left a little gap in the ceiling on those couple of blocks just so the rates are better. Because when it rains and the water hits that block of water that I'm fishing from, the rates will actually be slightly faster. But yeah, I didn't actually manage to find a fish farm where you don't lose durability. I did find one back in season 1 and I used that and it worked perfectly, but yeah, I can't find it now for some reason. So I'm gonna have to make do. When I was fishing on my other farm before, I did pick up this thing with Lore 3 on it, but it has hardly any durability. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to use more levels, combining it with this one to make it full durability. And now I might as well combine it with this Unbreaking 3 book I fished up to make it a pretty decent fishing rod. No mending or lack of the sea, but apart from that, it's pretty much perfect. That does mean though that now I'm actually going to have to get 15 more levels to get to level 30 so I can enchant my diamond pick. But I'm okay with that seeing as I'm literally going to be AFK. So yeah, oh my gosh, there's a pig. Oh, what did I just see? That did not look too comfortable, Mr. Pig. But yeah, I'm gonna go AFK now. Hopefully I get some good fish loot. A mending book would be really nice. But yeah, the main thing is to get to 30 levels. So let me get my auto clicker up and I will see you then. Okay, I'm back. Hello. I haven't got 30 levels though. I kind of want to get back on and play on the server again, and I don't want to be AFK any longer. And also my fishing rod is really low. We did fish up a Luck of the Sea 2 fishing rod though, which is pretty cool, but that's also very low and I don't want to combine them because that will take a lot of levels. I want to do that after I make my level 30 enchant. So to get to level 30, I need 5.5 more levels, and we're just going to have to get those levels in a slightly different way. Honestly, going back to spawn and just mining that coal on the mountains might actually be faster than just being AFK fishing. So I think I'm going to do that. And guys, look, I wanted to share this with you. On the other side of this ice biome, there is the snow biome, and at the edge of that is spawn. But to travel through this ice biome, obviously we can just use a boat, and this is so quick. This is probably faster than an elytra. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm at spawn. Alright, here I am in the shopping district, and I think the best place to mine ores to get XP is somewhere where there isn't a bunch of snow and powdered snow, because that can be really annoying. But yeah, I think over there was where I was earlier, and there should be a bunch of ores without any snow in the way that I can go collect over there. So yeah, I'll be right back with you once I hit level 30. Alright, we're almost there. It took like 20 minutes since the last clip, and there we go, 30 levels. Look how much coal I got as well, dang. I'm gonna finish mining up this vein, and then I'm gonna get back to the base. Alright guys, I'm back here at the base with my 3 lapis and my diamond pickaxe. I really want Fortune 3. This is a little bit of a gamble. I won't be that sad if I don't get it, but it's just a bit of a pain. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Fortune 3 would be the perfect enchant from this, but just Efficiency 4. Are you actually kidding me? After all of that, I kind of hate my life. Oh my god. I think in the next episode, I'm going to work on getting some nicely enchanted diamond armor and also making a log shop. And I might make a starter base next episode, but if not, I'll do that in episode 3. But yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. Kind of miffed that I didn't get anything else except for efficiency on my pickaxe. There is one thing I'm going to do before the end of this episode, however, and that is to come to the back of this fish farm and make the wall of YouTubers. This is basically where I'm going to add a sign every single episode shouting out a YouTuber. You guys might have seen sign walls in survival Let's Plays before, obviously popularized by Stampy's Lovely World and his Love Garden. But yeah, this is my wall of YouTubers. By the way, this is only a temporary spot, literally probably for just this episode and the next one. Once we have a starter base, I'll also design some sort of big structure for this to hopefully last me for the entire season. But yeah, for the first episode, I'm going to shout out the YouTuber Mr. Moth Gaming. Mr. Moth Gaming, otherwise known as Kai, is actually a pretty good friend of mine and a good friend to a lot of the members here on Foundations. He himself is a member on the Broke Rock server, which a couple of our members also come from as well. Like, I mean, Judd, who's part of our tribe, and also Love Dust, make videos on Broke Rock, and they've decided to join us to make videos on here as well. But yeah, Kai makes awesome survival Bedrock Edition Let's Plays on the Broke Rock SMP, and he's super underrated. He's got around about 100 subscribers, and he only gets around about 30 views a video, which is just insane, because I think he deserves at least like 10,000 views per video. He's such a good YouTuber. So I strongly recommend you guys check him out. But yeah, this wall is just going to be filled up by the end of the season with loads of underrated YouTubers that I think you guys would like. But anyway guys, that is where I'm going to leave it for episode 1 of Foundations Season 2. I'm super excited for the season. Next episode I will reveal my base plan, so you can look forward to that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching guys, this has been Smurf, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP Season 2. This is episode 2 and I've got a few things planned. First thing I want to do this episode is get some better gear. I'm currently still in iron armor. I actually died in between episodes and lost all of my stuff. I did have a bunch of iron left over, so I could just make a bunch of new iron gear, so I wasn't really bothered about that. But I did have that efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe on me from last episode, which I did end up losing, so I was pretty sad about that. But yeah, it wasn't the end of the world. But yeah, me getting some better gear might involve some villager work with maybe another one of our tribe members here. We'll have to see. And the other main goal I have for today's episode is to make a shop in the shopping district. Currently there aren't any shops yet, so we might be able to make the first one. And yeah, like I mentioned in the last episode, I am going to be making a log shop. You know, continuing Smurf logs from season 1. We will have to get a lot more before we actually make it though, which is why I want to get some better gear before I do that. You know, I'm wanting an efficiency 4 diamond axe. But yeah, if we come over to the enchanting table here and put our diamond pickaxe in, you can see that I actually have a guaranteed Fortune 3 here, which is pretty good. But I can't do the enchant yet because I'm not quite level 30. I need 5 more levels. So I'm gonna do the only logical thing and go back to spawn so I can mine a bunch of coal from the mountains, because that is actually my best source of XP currently. I should probably work on getting a farm of some sorts. Alright, and there we go. We've just hit level 30. We had to mine quite a lot of coal. I'd say we probably have almost an entire chest full of coal back at the base now, which is pretty insane. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's finally enchant this diamond pickaxe with guaranteed Fortune 3. I would love Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 too. Please. Boom! I love my life. Finally, we got some good luck. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Now with our Fortune 3 pickaxe, we can finally do what I've been wanting to do and go mining for all the diamonds, for all of our diamond gear. I'm glad I waited for Fortune 3 now. So I have 4 diamonds currently. I think I'm gonna aim to get around about half a stack. That'll be just about enough. Oh yeah, it feels nice to have a fast pickaxe again. But yeah, I'll see you guys once I come across some diamonds. Hey, we found some. All right, that's 1, that's 2, oh my gosh, 3, 4. Looks like it's just 4. That is pretty decent. But the question is, how many do I get with my fortune pickaxe from 4 ores? 13. Oh my god. That's an average of 3.25 per diamond ore. That's insane. Oh wait, no, I already had 4 before. I'm stupid. So I got 9 from 4 diamond ores. That seems like more like it. Still though, that's an average of 2.25 per ore. Still very good. Oh my gosh, we found some more diamonds. I think I accidentally mined the first one though by mistake just because I was in the flow of mining. But there's 1 diamond ore. Looks like we got 2 diamonds from that. 2 diamond ores, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. A 9 vein, that's really good. And we're at 34 diamonds now, that's insane. And we were at 13 before, so I just got 21 from 9 ores. That's an average of above 2 again. Dang, we've literally got over half a stack of diamonds from 2 veins. And that is actually gonna do us for the time being. I literally just spent like 5-10 minutes going mining and I got half a stack of diamonds with this fortune and efficiency pickaxe. Okay, and we had enough diamonds to make full diamond armor and full diamond tools except for my hoe. Technically I do have enough diamonds for a hoe because I've got 2, but this one has to stay on the wall forever as my first ever diamond. Oh yeah, and I did make another diamond pickaxe because I'm hoping to get silk touch on this one. I always like to have 2 pickaxes, one for silk touch and one for fortune. But yeah, it looks like we will have to go mining again later on this episode to get my diamond hoe, but we can worry about that later. Oh my gosh, what is that creeper doing on my fish farm? Okay, so you have future Smurf commentating now because past Smurf was very clever and didn't turn his mic on when he recorded. So I'm gonna have to do some past tense commentary here. Basically, on my diamond chestplate, I saw that there was a protection 4 enchantment, which was exactly what I wanted. And I was literally a quarter of a level of level 30. And now that I had my diamond armor, I decided to try and go to the nether to mine quartz for XP, because obviously that's a lot better than mining coal in a mountain. And plus, I think I've got more or less all of the coal from that mountain at spawn, so I can't exactly keep going back there. So I went to the nether, and guess what? While I was in the loading screen, I got blown up by a creeper. You can't write this stuff. I was getting quite lucky before that, so I guess that balanced things out for me. But yeah, a creeper must have just snuck its way into the portal at night, and yeah, it kind of jump scared me. I was so close to level 30 as well, so I was absolutely miffed when I died and lost all of it. I did manage to get my stuff back though, after I got it off this piglin, although I was back down to level 8. So I decided to, instead of grinding XP all the way back up to level 30, to get protection on one piece of armor, why don't I just use a few of these villagers to get a few traits, like mending and protection, and then I can just combine it with my armor in an anvil and I don't have to worry about being level 30. And plus, this would help out Judd and Skelly, as they are actually planning to make a town hall together in our tribe area, with a big villager trading hall in. So I thought I'd help them out by sorting out a few trades for them, to get them started. And after a lot of placing and breaking this lectern, I eventually, after about 30 minutes, got a pretty good mending trade. So I made another villager a Fletcher and traded a bunch of sticks for emeralds, and then bought the mending book. After that, I decided to put my mending book on my fortune pickaxe, seeing as that was my only enchanted piece of gear yet, and it was running pretty low. And then I found out that some of the other members in my tribe found a skeleton spawner and made a farm out of it. So I headed over to there, which wasn't too far away, and went down this spiral staircase, which I found quite funny. And this thing was actually very efficient for XP and bones. So I set up my auto clicker and just went AFK. Alright guys, I'm back from my AFK session. I'm exactly level 30, and yeah, it's time to enchant this diamond chestplate. Please be something else other than just prot 4. Okay, unbreaking 3, that is pretty decent. I wouldn't have minded like thorns 3 as well, but you know what? That is good enough for me. But yeah guys, as you can see, Judd is currently online. I think he's building something. Earlier he built this 2-story sugarcane farm, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he also made this villager hole a little bit better that I was using earlier. We've now got like a nice little safe underground room. And yeah, obviously you saw before that I've got this Fletcher villager, and seeing as I've got so many logs right now, he is probably my best source of emeralds currently. So I'm gonna get a bunch of logs and craft them all into sticks. And yeah, I'm not actually too sure how many times I can trade with you before you lock your trade, but we'll just see, I guess. This is also a pretty good method to get XP. Oh my god, he's already locked his trade after 16 emeralds. Okay, I guess I can trade 16 emeralds at a time. Not too bad. Now, there is actually another little compartment here with another villager trapped in. I am gonna lower it a block though, just to make make it look better. But yeah, now I'm gonna re-roll this dude's trades and hopefully I can get a good enchanted book. Okay, it's literally been over half an hour since the last clip. I'm not even exaggerating. We still haven't got a Prot 4 book, but we have got an Unbreaking 3 one, which, you know what, at this point I think I'm just gonna take. So let me get a book, and let's also trade with our Fletcher villager for a bunch of emeralds. Alright, we're up to 32 emeralds, awesome. And let's go over to the other villager pit. And yeah, let's just get this Unbreaking book. I'm actually gonna wait to put Unbreaking on a tool because I am like really close to level 30. So I'll just do a level 30 enchantment in a minute and then combine that Unbreaking book with something. Seems like the smart thing to do. I guess I'll just kill these mobs for a little bit of XP. Alright, sweet, level 30. Okay, let's see what I'd get on the axe. Efficiency 3, definitely not. On the sword, Unbreaking 3. Oh, that's too much of a gamble. What about my leggings? Protection 3. Bro, what's going on? What about my other pickaxe? Bro, these enchants are so terrible. You know what? I think I'm just going to try my luck with Unbreaking 3 on the sword, and it's just Unbreaking 3. I regret that so much. Oh well, now let's just put Unbreaking 3 on the axe. Alright, now I'm going to go mining because I really want Efficiency 4 or maybe even Efficiency 5 on my axe so I can chop down a bunch of trees for my log shop. But yeah, I need some more diamonds to make another diamond axe so I can hopefully get an efficiency enchantment on that, and then I can combine that with this diamond axe. So yeah, I will cut to when I hopefully find some diamonds. Okay, yes, finally, I've found some diamonds. That didn't take too long, maybe like 5 minutes. But yeah, I have mined the first one. That's 2 ores, 3 ores, 4 ores, 5 ores, 6 ores, 7 ores, 8 ores, 9 ores. We found another 9 vein. What is going on? I swear anything more than an 8 vein is actually quite rare. And we've got 24 diamonds from that. Oh my god, I love Fortune 3 so much. Alright, so now let's make a new diamond axe. By the way, guys, I am going to be moving out of this tiny little villager house next episode. Like, this is ridiculously crammed. Like, no joke, I have 1 block in my house and I'm literally like expanding my storage system down into the walls of my mine. Yeah, I don't know how I've stayed in this tiny like 3x3 house this entire time. But yeah, anyway, let's see what we can get on this diamond axe. Efficiency 4! Guaranteed efficiency 4. That's exactly what I want. I am 6 levels off level 30 though. And I think for the 3rd time, I'm gonna try and go to the nether and mine quartz for XP. The first time, I very almost died, but I was only in iron armor to be fair. Second time, I got blown up by a creeper as soon as I entered. There was nothing I could have done about that. But now we've got full diamond armor, 1 piece of that diamond armor with protection 4. Let's just hope that a creeper didn't walk its way into a nether portal. In fact, to prevent this from happening again, let's build a little box around the nether portal and stick a door on it. No creepers should be able to enter this. I don't even care that that looks ugly. This entire place is like quite temporary anyway, just for the first couple episodes. By the way, I forgot to say we actually have a new member in our tribe. See, we have 15 members, and before we were gonna do 4 tribes and have 3 of them have 4 members and 1 of them have 3 members. But that obviously isn't very fair, so instead we're gonna do 3 tribes of 5. So yeah, Crital has actually joined us and we have 5 people in our tribe now, and I believe there are 2 other tribes of 5 as well. If you don't know what tribes are, I explained it in my last video, but they're basically just groups, and we all kind of base near each other in our own area. And yeah, there might be some battles coming up in the next few episodes, and obviously I'll explain more about that when we get to it. But yeah, welcome to Crital, to our tribe. Anyway, let's put the non-essential stuff away, and let's get some blocks. I'm praying that 3rd time is the charm here, and we can have some luck in the nether. Please don't say a creeper has walked through here. Alright, hello. Looks like we're boxed in. We need to break this block, and it looks like we're safe. Okay, cool. I did forget about gold armor, but the gold armor didn't even work last time, so I'm not too worried. We just gotta focus on mining quartz. Honestly, I think the safer option might just be to dig down to Y level 15, and we could actually find some ancient debris that way too, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, hello Piglin. How are you doing today? But yeah, let's just finish this stairway down here, and yeah, let's continue going down to ancient debris level. Okay, cool. We're level 30 now. Let's enchant this axe. Please give me something good. Okay, it's just efficiency 4. Why do I have the worst luck when it comes to enchanting? I seem to always just get the 1 enchant and nothing else. Oh, well, I can't complain too much, because if we combine both of our axes, we now have an Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4 diamond axe. I am also going to trade a bunch more sticks for a bunch of emeralds, so I can buy a mending book off this villager. And last but not least, I can combine the axe with the mending book and get a pretty beefy axe, which is going to be perfect for chopping down some trees. But unfortunately guys, that is gonna have to be something for next episode. I know I have been saying that I am gonna make a log shop this episode, but if I were to do that, this video would just be too long. So I'm gonna save making a log shop along with making my starter base for next episode. I'll also tell you guys my mega base plans in the next episode as well. Real quick though, before I do end today's episode guys, I am gonna add to the wall of YouTubers. If you don't know what this is because you didn't catch the last episode, basically at the end of each episode I am gonna add a YouTuber that I think is really underrated and I'm gonna give them a little shout out. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna put any founders on here. I'm gonna put YouTubers that aren't playing along with us on this server. So today the YouTuber that I'm gonna put on is Jaylin Crafton. Jaylin Crafton is another Bedrock Edition survival YouTuber. He's only started this year and I've been watching him ever since he started and he's growing pretty fast actually. I think he's on like 400, 500 subscribers and he makes pretty good content on his solo survival Bedrock world. Who knows, maybe we could have him on the SMP one day. But yeah, I highly recommend you go check him out. He's super underrated, just like Mr. Moth Gaming. And yeah, that's this episode's underrated YouTuber. But anyway guys, that is where I'm gonna leave it for this episode. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching guys, this has been Smurf and I'm out. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is season 2 episode 3, and if you remember from the end of last episode, I enchanted this pretty good diamond axe. And in between episodes, I used this axe to chop down a bunch of trees because today I'm gonna make a log shop. But yeah, I got around about a chest of oak, birch, spruce, and cherry. I haven't collected all the wood types because I think I'm just gonna make the log shop, start with these 4 wood types, and then I can always get a chest of the other wood types a little bit later on, maybe in a couple of episodes. We'll just start with these 4 for now. I collected these in a few different methods. One of them was just going over to that forest and mining a bunch of trees and going to the shopping district to get all the cherry wood. But I also spent some time, as you can see from all this podzol, bone mealing some trees. I think that made it faster for the spruce because I could make those big 2x2s. But yeah, let's head to the shopping district and build this thing. Okay, I've built the shop. I decided to do it right next to where these jobs and tasks are and the mailbox system, just because I assume when the nether portal to the shopping district is going to be built, it's going to be placed around here. So if we turn around here, as you can see, that is my log shop. I didn't really know what to do, so I decided to just do a nice, small, somewhat detailed cabin. It's not really too much, but I guess it gets the job done. As you can see, it says Smurfs Logs, 1 diamond per stack, and we enter and we see this sign that says look up. And yeah, there are all the barrels with all the logs in. I didn't really know where to place them, but we have such a small interior. And yeah, this was just the best thing that I could come up with. So we've got oak, birch, spruce, and cherry, and then obviously all of the other types of logs that we haven't got yet. I've got space for all 11 types, which includes the netherwoods and the bamboo blocks as well. So yeah, maybe next episode or the episode after, I will get the rest of the log types and put them in my shop. But yeah, I've let the other founders know about the first shop of the season, Smurfs Logs, and I will check this place at the start of next episode and see if we have any sales. But yeah, that took actually quite a long time, you know, transporting all the logs here. It took quite a few trips going from here to the base area and back again, and yeah, I'm happy to be done for now. Okay, so we're back at the base area here, and before I do the other main thing in this video, I do want to do just a tiny bit of enchanting. Well, I say enchanting, I mean villager trading. So let me get some emeralds and a bunch of sticks and also a couple of books so we can come down here into this villager pit and trade all of our sticks for emeralds. Dang, we're at 38 emeralds, cool. And that means we can now get another mending book from this villager, and if we just leave here and go to this other pit right here, we can buy an unbreaking book from this villager. I'm 2 emeralds off, are you kidding me? That is such a scam. And I can't even trade more sticks to my Fletcher villager because he'll be locked. I tell you what I could do though. I could harvest some sugarcane from Judd's farm over here, craft that into paper, and then I think I can actually trade paper for emeralds from this guy. Okay, cool. And now we should have enough emeralds to trade with this dude to get an Unbreaking 3 book. Okay, cool. Now you're probably wondering why I just spent all of my emeralds on another Unbreaking 3 and mending book, and that's because my diamond shovel is kind of being neglected. It's currently currently unenchanted. And if you look at my axe and my pickaxe, they're both almost perfect. And yeah, my shovel's looking kind of sad and lonely. So I'm going to combine my shovel with this mending book and then combine that with this unbreaking book. And I know we don't have efficiency on it quite yet, but it's still a lot better than it was before. Also, if you're wondering why you can't see the third person name tag I usually have on, and why I can't zoom and stuff like that, that is because Minecraft decided to update mid-recording and the server automatically goes onto the newest version. And yeah, it's probably going to take like a week for Onyx to update to the newest version, so I'm having to play without it for a little bit and it's kind of painful. I miss my Zoom, man. But anyway, we should probably do the main thing for this episode. And that is to build a starter base. Obviously, I won't be living in this starter base for the whole entire season. I will make a mega base at some point in the future. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm meant to be telling you guys my plans for my mega base this season. So, without any further ado, my plan for my mega base is... I haven't got a plan. Yeah, I'm not joking. I've gone into this completely blind. I don't know what I'm going to do for my big base. I know that I do want to build a bunch of big farms over there. And I also want to build an absolutely huge storage system. But apart from that, I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess we'll just see what happens throughout the season. But yeah, until then, I will be living in a starter house of some sorts because I cannot live in this small little villager house forever. I mean, look how crammed it is. I literally have one block inside my house and the rest of them are just completely taken with stuff. My chests literally go down into the walls of the mine. There basically isn't a block where there isn't anything. Yeah, I'm feeling too claustrophobic. So I'm gonna build a nice big starter house. But before we do that, I think what I'm gonna do is just clean up our little tribe villager area here. Obviously, all 5 of our tribe members have kind of just set up here for the first couple episodes, and we've all just nicked our own little villager houses. It looks like Judd is building some stuff though. I basically just want to get rid of everything that we aren't using, so all the villager houses that are just sitting there, and yeah, we'll obviously leave all the infrastructure and stuff that we've built. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work chopping up these houses with me axe and me pickaxe, which are both pretty good, pretty thankful for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys once I've cleaned up this place a little bit. Okay, awesome. This place actually looks so much better. I knew it was gonna look a lot cleaner without all the unnecessary villager houses, but yeah, this looks a lot better than I expected. We've just left the farms that we've made and a few of the houses that we're living in. By the way, I'm actually a huge fan of what Judd has done to his villager house. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, I'm now gonna gather all the materials for my starter house. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'll just skip to when I have it all. Okay, hello, I am back, and it has been longer than I'd like to admit since the last clip. I've gathered most of the materials for my starter house. I haven't got absolutely everything, but I've got the main essentials. But yeah, I have actually thought of a place to build my starter house, and that is going to be just over here, opposite where Judd and Skelly, who I believe are both online currently, but yeah, opposite where they are building their big town hall, which is going to be like 4 stories tall. And they're going to live upstairs, and there's going to be a huge villager trading hall on the ground floor for our entire tribe to use, which is really cool. And yeah, that's very nice of them. But yeah, I think I'm going to build my starter house literally on this piece of land. It's obviously still in our tribe area, and it's just opposite the pond from where they'll be staying, so I think it'll be nice. But yeah, before I actually build it, a couple of things have happened since the last clip that I haven't showed you. The first one being that Judd has actually built a nice big map of our tribe area over here, which is really cool. This will probably expand in the future and most likely switch locations, as obviously this place is just nice and temporary. We're obviously beginning to start some builds over there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he hasn't actually finished doing this yet, but he's got most of it done. That's the village over there. That is a slime farm that I believe Judd is currently making. And right there is the town hall that Judd and Skelly are also currently making, and the bridge, and right here is going to be my starter house. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. And the other thing that happened in between clips is that Judd and Skelly actually transformed our skeleton spawner, which is just there. So yeah, they actually added a soul sand water elevator so we can get up to the top really easily. And of course, we still have our drop into the block of water here. And yeah, they also actually built this trident killer for the skeleton spawner, which is pretty cool. So all we have to do is turn it on, open these trapdoors, come in here, and then close these trapdoors behind us. And yeah, we can literally just AFK here for as long as we want, and we can constantly get XP and repair our tools. So yeah, this is actually like a way easier way to AFK. Instead of setting up an auto clicker to kill them, we can just rely on the trident to do that, and we can get a bunch of XP. So yeah, huge thanks to Skelly and Judd for doing that. There is one more thing that happened. Basically, I actually did a trade with a member of a different tribe. I actually needed a bunch of leather because if we see in this chest here, I actually needed almost a stack of lectins for my house. And yeah, obviously that takes a lot of leather. So yeah, I guess just enjoy the clips from that little interaction I had earlier. Hey Love Dust.
Hello.
Here is your 2 diamonds.
Thank you. Goodbye.
No.
Just kidding. I shall give you the leather.
I feel like I'm getting ripped off here.
Is that so?
40 leather for 2 diamonds. It's fine.
Yeah, but at the start of the season, that's kind of
True.
a lot of leather.
I guess so. Hey.
Tell you what,
Thank
I
you.
can throw in a book.
Ooh, perfect. I will throw in a piece of cooked cod.
Ooh. Thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of cliff
Yeah,
houses.
looks cool.
So you know when pirates want to kill off someone, they make them walk the plank.
Yeah.
The Vikings have like a similar thing that they throw people off a cliff. So
Oh
this is
gosh.
kind of perfect. So beware.
Oh my. I'm gonna be very cautious. Yeah, our base is this direction. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
No, what even happened there? Your shield.
Oh my god.
Your shield hit me and I landed on the cliff. I went down to 4 hearts.
you went down as well?
Yeah, your shield hit me.
I thought you pushed me. So you pushed me and you kind of... You almost died yourself.
Yeah, sabotage.
That's hilarious. I landed in the water, so I'm good. I'm just gonna wait until you leave.
Oh gosh, do you not trust me? Really?
Not anymore.
Okay, enough dilly-dallying now. Let's get on with building this starter house.
Yeah.
Okay, and my house is done. I did have a bunch of materials left over, and that's because I was actually gonna add a lot more detail on this thing, but I just decided at this point, I think I'm gonna stop building. I've literally spent like 5 hours building this somehow. Not sure why it took that long, but yeah. Oh, and I hope you enjoyed that time-lapse. That was actually my first ever third-person time-lapse, and yeah, I really don't have any experience with time-lapse, so I'd love to hear your feedback. Would you prefer like voiceover time-lapses or like dope music time-lapses like the one that I just did? But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys guys think. I will also show you the back of the house and the sides of the house, seeing as my only camera angle was from the front, so you couldn't see this part. Even though I didn't add all the details that I had planned, which I might still do at some point, I'm not sure yet. I am still pretty pleased with how this came along. I can't decide whether to put windows here or not. I kind of like the idea of just being able to fly in and out of there in the attic once I have an elytra, but to me it kind of looks a little bit empty. What do you guys think? I really don't know. But yeah, I guess I could give you a tour of the house here. Here is the ground floor. We've got a room here, we've got a spiral staircase, and we've got a room here. If we go up this spiral staircase, we see these two big windows, which I quite like. And we have the first floor, which is pretty much just the same. It's just oak instead of spruce, and then we go up the spiral staircase again, and here is the attic. And yeah, this looks a little bit more industrial. Oh, maybe I should place some cobblestone slabs like that. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think about the interior and the exterior. I know that the interior is very plain right now. I am going to be moving out next episode, not this episode, because unfortunately, guys, that is where I'm going to have to leave it this episode. I have run out of time, and if I was to move in and stuff like that, the video would just be too long, and I'm trying to keep my videos nice and short, kind of like 8 to 15 minutes. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy and you do like the house, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like. It would mean so much to me. But yeah, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is Season 2, Episode 4, and in the last episode, we built this awesome starter house. And yes, we will be moving in a little bit later on. Also in the last episode, I built a log shop. And yeah, it's been a few days in real life since I've built that, so let's head over to the shopping district and see if we've got any sales. Alright, I'm here, and there seems to be a couple of new buildings that have popped up. We'll check them out in a minute, but first, we'll see if I've made any profit in my shop. No sales in oak. 2 sales in birch. Let's go. The first 2 sales of the season. Let's freaking go. 1 sale in spruce. Okay. And no sales in cherry. You know what? 3 diamonds. Not bad at all. I am pretty happy with that. Okay, and over here we have some sort of birch egg. I believe this is TF Brits. And he's selling eggs for 1 diamond per 2 stacks, so 1 diamond per 32. I'm not sure why he's selling eggs. Eggs are pretty useless for the most part. But I mean, Brit, do your thing, man. Okay, and over here is the new post office that I talked about a couple of episodes ago. It was actually one of the jobs to build a post office to house all the mail, because before it was just some chests on the floor. And yeah, the reward for that was actually an elytra, which is crazy. And yeah, Blakey actually built the post office right here, and he's made it extremely redstone-y, as you can see, which is absolutely awesome. So I believe if your lamp is turned on, that means you have new mail, and my lamp is turned on, so that's good. And the mail isn't actually in this chest. This chest is how you give stuff to other players. This isn't actually the mailbox, but let's say I wanted to put a diamond in my mailbox. Don't worry, I'll get it back. It should come back to me. But yeah, how I actually get my mailbox, I click this button, and it should come up with a minecart chest up here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And if I open this chest, there is my, oh my gosh, there's 6 diamonds. Okay, let's take my diamond back. But yeah, I have got 5 diamonds in my mailbox, and that is because I did the job of putting my first ever diamond in an item frame way back in episode 1. But to get the reward from it, it actually has to be seen on video on YouTube. And for me, everybody's episode 1s just came out because we're pre-recording the first week or 2, just like last season. So yeah, now I can finally get the 5 diamonds from doing that, which is really cool. And I get the paper back with the job on. And now to return my mail back into the system, I believe I click this button. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over how complicated this redstone system is. Blakey is a wizard. So, the main thing I want to do this episode is to make a creeper farm. Now, the reason for that is, I want to be able to sell rockets this season. And I know we're still quite a while away from fighting the dragon, probably at least another 2 weeks IRL. So I won't be making a rocket shop this episode, but I do want to make it before we go to the end. So, people can buy a bunch of rockets before they go, so they can fly properly as soon as they have an elytra. Seems like pretty good marketing to me. But yeah, before we go and build the creeper farm, I do want to move into my house, because this is just ridiculous. This is getting completely out of hand. I have no idea how I've lived in here for 3 episodes, but somehow I have. I should probably move out. Okay, so it's taken a little while, but I have completely moved into my house now. So, as you can see, we've got a lot of storage on the ground floor here, and if we go up to the first floor, we've got even more storage. And if we go up to the attic, we have even more storage. If you guys know me, I actually tend to pick up pretty much everything in Minecraft and keep it all. I never get rid of anything, and I kind of just like to hoard stuff. So I do like having a lot of storage. And yeah, I don't really need anything else in my house because obviously we've got the enchanter and the nether portal and stuff like that over at the village. So yeah, this is kind of just like a storage house. We will be making an absolutely huge storage later in the season that will auto-sort every single item in the game. But yeah, my one just for now, for the next like, I don't know, 10-15 episodes, is just like a manual one, but there is a lot of space. And as you can see, I've categorized a bunch of stuff. I haven't filled up all the chests in the house yet. I'm sure I will fill it up over time, but yeah, this is just what I'm kind of working with right now. Oh, and also, as you can see, I have got rid of my villager house over here, just because I don't need it anymore. But yeah, with all that done, let's go gather some materials for my creeper farm. Okay, cool. It's literally only like 5 minutes later. I've got all of the materials. Literally everything was just in my storage system, and it was really easy to find, so super glad I've got an organized storage system now. And yeah, I just had to craft it, and yeah, we've got all the materials for the creeper farm. Before I actually build it though, I think I'm gonna go mining. And that is because I only have 22 diamonds, and unlike last season, I actually want to be rich, hence why I'm gonna sell rockets as well. So I don't waste all my diamonds buying them, but also so I can get a bunch of diamonds from selling them. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually do my first proper mining session. Obviously, I've mined a little bit here and there, but literally every single time I've mined, it hasn't been longer than half an hour. So I think I'm gonna make a nice new 2x1 mine right here, and I'll go down to diamond level, and I'm hopefully gonna mine for like 3 hours, I'm gonna aim for. But obviously, anything more than that will be just fine. And yeah, hopefully I get a few stacks of diamonds. Okay, and I think like 4 or 5 hours of mining later. I'm not exactly sure how long I mined for, but my guess would be around there. As you can see, I've got so much cobbled deep slate just from strip mining, and we obviously got a bunch of ores like redstone and gold, etc. But the main thing is obviously the diamonds, and take a look at this, guys. Almost 4 stacks of diamonds. We are by far the richest founder on the server currently, which definitely makes a nice change from season 1. So yeah, that was quite boring, but I'm definitely glad I did it. Now I am actually going to do one more thing before I build this creeper farm, and that is collect materials for an automatic sugarcane farm, because I decided I'm going to make that as well, and I'm going to put it right next to my creeper farm, so when I'm AFKing for gunpowder, I'm also AFKing for sugarcane, which I can turn into paper, and then I have everything I need for rockets, so I can sell them in my shop to get even more rich. So yeah, I'm going to collect and craft all the materials I need for that, and then we're going to do a time lapse of building both farms. Let's go. Okay, so there was meant to be a time lapse here like last episode, but some stuff went wrong and I kind of messed it up. So yeah, I apologize for not showing you, like the process of building the sugarcane and creeper farm, but oh well. So right here I have my automatic sugarcane farm. It doesn't use bone meal, it's just completely natural, and once the sugarcane is 3 high, the piston will break the 2nd and 3rd blocks, and then the sugarcane will land in these hoppers, and then they'll come all the way to the chests. And I also have a couple of chests on this side as well. I do have a lot of bone. What the heck? I didn't know you could go in 3rd person through glass. That's weird. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I obviously do have a lot of bone meal from the skeleton farm, but I don't want to use it all up on something that I can just farm naturally. And yeah, obviously this farm will always be in range when I'm at my house. So yeah, hopefully I never run out of sugarcane. And over here we have the creeper farm that's actually very high up in the sky, so this might be slightly hard to get a good shot of it. Yeah, this is just gonna have to be the best I can do. It's a pretty average creeper farm, just a bunch of trapdoors and buttons and blocks. It's nothing too crazy. It does make the place look a little bit ugly from afar, But once we have elytras, I'll get rid of this big ladder pillar and I'll build some sort of structure, maybe like a cool hot air balloon around it. I'll definitely make it look good eventually. But yeah, as you can see, we're at the top here and all I have to do is open this door, go inside, and then obviously flick this lever on and just stand here. And yeah, I can just get a bunch of levels and gunpowder while being AFK. I have already AFK'd for around about 14 hours, I believe, in total. As you can see, I am at the perfect level. But yeah, if we just drop down to this block here, you'll see that I almost have a double chest of gunpowder, which is absolutely awesome. And now I'm going to hit this very cool MLG water bucket clutch. Yeah. So yeah, once again, I apologize for not having that time-lapse workout. Hopefully next episode I can get a cool time-lapse again. Okay, so there are a couple things I want to do before I end today's episode. And the first thing I want to do is a little more enchanting. Obviously, I'm a really high level, so XP won't be an issue anymore. And yeah, I think I'm gonna enchant this diamond shovel first because it hasn't actually got efficiency on. And if we look in my junk chests, I believe, yes, I do have a couple of books that I saved. They both actually have efficiency 4 on. So I'm gonna get my anvil, combine these two together to get a pretty crazy book, but obviously we just want the efficiency 5, and there we go. Except for Silk Touch or Fortune, this is literally a god shovel. I'm not sure if I want Fortune or Silk Touch though. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll probably go with Silk Touch. And also, I have got so many diamonds now, it's actually crazy. I'm just gonna take a bunch with me. And yeah, we're gonna go over to the enchanter. I still have a lot of XP, so I can make plenty of level 30 enchants. Obviously, I've got Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3 on my diamond chestplate, which is pretty good for now. But yeah, we'll see what we get on the helmet. Thorns 2, not taking that on the boots. Feather Falling 4, I tell you what, I'm actually going to take that. Can I get Protection 4? Okay, Protection 3, you know what, that will do. Feather Falling is going to be extremely useful. I've really been missing that. Okay, what do I get on the leggings? Protection 3, no, I'm not going to take that. On the hoe, Silk Touch. You know what, I'm actually going to take that because then we can get a bunch of leaves when we chop down trees. Oh, okay, it's efficiency 3. I guess that will do for now. On my sword, I've literally only got Unbreaking 3, which is pretty terrible. So I think I'm going to make another diamond sword and see what I get on that. Unbreaking 3 again. You know what? Seeing as I've got all these levels, I might as well just take it, and it's just Unbreaking 3. Bruh. Okay, I guess I can disenchant the other one and see what we get on this now. Sharpness 3. Bruv, I'm looking for Sharpness 4, really. Ooh, but there is Projectile Protection 4 on the helmet now. Honestly, it's not regular Protection 4, but I think I'll take that. And we got Unbreaking 3 too. You know what? That's not bad. Oh yes, and now it's regular Protection 4 on the diamond leggings. Okay, awesome. Just Protection 4. But that is alright. So yeah, although we don't have the best enchants in the world currently, we do have some pretty good ones. Obviously, we don't need to get max enchants in like week 3 of the SMP. We've obviously got a long time to do that, but you know what? This is a pretty good start. We've actually got some decent enchants on everything now. I am half a level off level 30, so I can't do another level 30 enchant, but on this diamond sword, this is guaranteed sharpness 4, and obviously I can combine that with the Unbreaking 3 book. So yeah, I'm going to go up to the creeper farm real quick and get another half a level. To be honest, I'm not actually sure if the creeper farm or the skeleton farm is faster for XP. Now that I think about it, I reckon the skeleton farm is faster for XP just because it's like a mob grinder. But ah well, we're here now. Okay, level 30. Please give me something good on this sword. Ooh. Knockback 2. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of knockback. I would have preferred fire aspect, but you know what? It is better than nothing. So let's combine the two swords and get a pretty beefy sword. Now, the last thing I'm going to do with regards to enchanting this episode is to get mending on a few more of my tools. Because I only have it on my pickaxe, my axe and my shovel currently. And yeah, if you look at like my helmet and my boots, they're pretty low, and especially now that I've got some good enchants on them, I really don't want them to lose durability and break. So I'm going to grab my emeralds. I'm also going to grab a whole bunch of sticks so that we can come down here to where the villagers are and we can trade a whole bunch of sticks with this guy for a bunch of emeralds. Awesome, and now we're at 51 emeralds, okay. And now we can come over to this guy, and I forgot the books. Okay, let's grab a couple of books real quick. And yeah, now we can just buy these 2 mending books, cool. And now all I have to do is put it onto my gear, and yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on my boots and my helmet, seeing as they are obviously the lowest. So now these will never break. And yeah, obviously over the next few episodes, I'll continue work on getting some better gear. Now let's do the final thing for this episode, and that is to add to our sign wall. Now, you might have noticed that I actually forgot to add to the sign wall at the end of last episode, guys. Not really sure how I forgot. I realized like literally straight after I finished editing it, and yeah, it was kind of too late by then. So yeah, that does mean that we will be adding 2 people to the wall of YouTubers this episode. But obviously, I removed my fish farm once I built my starter house, and my wall of YouTubers was temporarily on the back of the fish farm. So yeah, we're gonna have to find a new spot for it. As you can see, I have got a lot of storage, and as you might have noticed, throughout the episode, I have been expanding all my stuff into the chests in the upper floors. But to be honest, I think that just this wall of chests here isn't the most necessary because I've already got pretty much everything already categorized into these chests, and I can always change it. But yeah, as you can see, I've got one left. And you know, I'm only going to be using this storage system for probably like the first 10 episodes until I build my massive one. So yeah, I don't think we need these chests here. And yeah, I think I'll just make this section here the wall of YouTubers. Okay, so I didn't really think about this, but I kind of forgot that this wall kind of plateaus down. Honestly, I kind of like that, I'm not gonna lie. It honestly kind of gives it a little bit of depth in my opinion, but I'm gonna go horizontally, not vertically. So these can go for now. Oh, and by the way, I should probably explain what this is, just in case you didn't catch my other episodes. So this is the wall of YouTubers, and at the end of each episode, except for obviously episode 3, because I forgot to, I'm going to add a small-ish YouTuber to shout out that I think you guys would enjoy. So yeah, obviously we'll start with last episodes. So last episode's YouTuber shout out goes to Patchy MC. Now, Patchy MC, I think, if I remember correctly, has around about 1,000 subscribers, and he makes survival content. He used to be a Bedrock creator, and if I remember correctly, he was in an SMP, and he made some videos on there, as well as his own solo world. But yeah, nowadays, he's making kind of like Java hardcore content, and his videos are super high quality. He hasn't uploaded in a few months, but I'm pretty sure he's coming back like very soon. And yeah, if you like my survival videos, I'm sure you'll like his, so I strongly recommend watching him. And this episode's shout out goes to Blazed MC. Now, Blazed MC only started his channel at the start of this year, so around about 12 months ago, and he mainly makes farm tutorials on Bedrock Edition and also the occasional Siege showcase. And yeah, honestly, his tutorials are really good and really easy to follow. I think he does them really well. And yeah, he's literally already at like almost 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I would love it if he started a survival series at some point though, or even if he could join us on Foundations, that would be ideal. But yeah, he definitely makes great content. But yeah, anyway guys, that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching guys, this has been Smurf, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is Season 2, Episode 5, and in between episodes, I have been doing quite a lot of enchanting. As you can see, our gear is looking a lot better. I've got mending on absolutely everything, protection 4 on all of my armor, and pretty much efficiency 5 on all of my tools almost. It's not perfect gear, but it is kind of up there really. So I don't think I need to worry about enchanting anytime soon. Also in between episodes, I did another overnight AFK session at my creeper farm, and this was how I managed to get all the levels I needed. So yeah, take a look at this guys. I've got an entire double chest of gunpowder, another hopper, and almost another row in this chest. I am pretty rich with gunpowder, and if we drop down here, we can see our sugarcane farm that I believe has also been running. This thing doesn't actually use any bone meal, so it isn't the fastest, but I have got a pretty decent amount of sugarcane now. If we look in these chests as well. Yeah, obviously just because it runs the entire time I'm here. Also, I just realized my game sound's off. Sorry about that. But yeah, in today's episode, I actually want to upgrade my gear to netherite. And I think I'm going to use TNT to mine netherite, seeing as that's the most logical thing to do, as I've got so much gunpowder. But the only problem is, I have absolutely zero sand. So yeah, I'm going to go try and find like a beach area. I don't think there is a desert nearby, but hopefully I can find a good patch of sand to mine. Okay, cool, this should do. There seems to be quite a few beaches on the shore here. So yeah, I'm gonna get like 2 inventory fills and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I might have got slightly carried away, I got quite a few inventory fulls. I actually have almost 2 double chests full of sand now, which is quite a lot more than we need, but at least we won't run out of sand for a while. But yeah, let's get all the gunpowder and bring it back down to the house. Okay, cool, and now let's see how much TNT we can craft. Okay, just over 13 stacks. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting to make like a lot more than this, but I forgot you need 4 sand and 5 gunpowder to make 1 piece of TNT. It's honestly way too expensive, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we only have 13 stacks, so I hope this is enough to get all of our gear upgraded to netherite, and if it isn't, I'm gonna cry. At least I have a bunch of sand left over though, because all I'd have to do is just AFK overnight at my creeper farm, and then I could get a bunch more TNT. But yeah, I'm just hoping that this will be enough. Okay, I'm in the nether here, and I just realised I don't think I've shown this place on camera. But basically, in between episodes, I actually dug a tunnel all the way from our portal, all the way to the shopping district portal, which is just there. And as you can see, this does turn into a pretty sketchy bridge, just a 1 block wide netherrack one. It is pretty scary. Hopefully a ghast doesn't shoot anybody off of it, but yeah, it is very temporary. I'm sure we'll get a proper nether hub soon. But yeah, let's mine a nice 2x1 tunnel all the way down to ancient debris level. Hopefully we don't encounter too much lava. Okay, cool, that was easy. Now let's just place ladders back up to the top. Okay, perfect, and now we can just dig a nice long 2x1 tunnel right here. And yeah, we can blow up a bunch of TNT. By the way guys, I've never actually used TNT netherite mining before. I've always just used beds, but I've heard that TNT is better in a lot of ways. Like for instance, okay, it seems that I've already found an ancient debris. In fact, oh my gosh, 3 ancient debris. Just from mining the tunnel out. Jesus Christ. Flippin' heck, that was lucky. But yeah, as I was saying, one of the main benefits of using TNT instead... Okay, I guess we've just found the 4th ancient debris and the 5th ancient debris. What is going on? Looks like we won't even need the TNT. Nah, I'm joking. I want to get a whole bunch of ancient debris, so we will use the TNT. But yeah, as I was saying, one of the main benefits of using TNT instead of beds is that there isn't actually any fire when you use TNT, and it's really easy to see the ancient debris. Okay, this seems like a pretty long tunnel now. I'm not gonna bother placing it like every 2 blocks or whatever. I'm just gonna place it on every single block so we get a nice big hole. Hopefully this doesn't go wrong. Okay, to be honest, that was kind of like a dent in our TNT. We actually have a lot more than I thought, to be honest. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm pretty scared, but without any further ado, let's light the TNT and let's get the heck away from this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh. Flippin' heck, look how much ancient debris is already exposed. Oh my god. The lava is a little bit annoying, but at least we don't have any fire to worry about. Oh my gosh. Well, let's go through and collect as much ancient debris as we can. Okay, we managed to get 13 ancient debris in just this small area because for some reason, the rest of the TNT didn't light up, even though they're literally right next to each other. It didn't blow up in one big go, which is kind of surprising. So I guess we're lighting this thing. Oh my gosh. Please don't blow me up. Oh, and the explosion already ended. Why? Oh well, let's just continue blowing the TNT up and mining the ancient debris until I get to the end of the tunnel. Okay, I have reached the end of the tunnel and I'm walking away with 42 ancient debris, which is just about enough. 4.5 stacks of TNT. I wasn't sure if 13 stacks would be enough, but yeah, it definitely was enough. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of this TNT. Kinda wish I didn't craft all of that now, so I still had plenty of gunpowder left, but I guess it isn't the end of the world. I'll just AFK a bunch more. And also, that's just kind of given me an idea. What if I sold TNT in my rocket shop as well? Kind of like what TC did in season 1. But yeah, very successful mining trip. Let's get back to the base and smelt all of this. Okay, all my netherite has smelted and I've got my gold over here. So without any further ado, let's craft it all into netherite ingots. Perfect. But there is one issue. In the 1.20 update, as I'm sure most of you already know, they changed the way you upgrade diamond gear to netherite. Instead of just having the tool or whatever and then the netherite ingot, you actually need an upgrade template as well, which you find in bastions. But once you've found one, you can actually use 7 diamonds and a piece of netherrack to basically dupe that token as many times as you want. And Monty actually has one of these tokens because he raided a bastion on like day 1, I believe. And I actually asked him if I could borrow his token and then dupe it so I have 2 and then give him 1 back. So nothing nothing will change for him, and he said, yeah, that's fine, no worries. And yeah, here it is right here, the smithing template netherite upgrade. Okay, cool. And now let's grab all of my diamonds and also a bunch of netherrack. And yeah, let's dupe this thing. Now that I've got 2 upgrade tokens, we can obviously give one back to Monty. And now, obviously, we can keep duping these things to get a grand total of, I guess we're gonna have to do 16, because you can't do like 11 or whatever. Oh my gosh, look at my diamonds. Dang, duping tokens is so expensive. I'll probably have to go on another mining trip next episode. Jesus Christ. At least they got put to good use, I guess. But yeah, finally, with all of these upgrade tokens and all of these netherite ingots, we can finally upgrade all of our gear to netherite. Oh my gosh. Woo. This is a big day. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I am blinging. And if I ever lose my gear again, I've already got some netherite templates, so I don't have to worry about that, and I can just go ancient debris mining. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully this gear can last us the entire season. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna cut down like an absolute ton of trees, because I do need a lot more logs for my log shop, but also I would kind of like some logs for myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna absolutely obliterate this forest real quick. Okay, cool. I've mined a bunch of logs. That didn't actually even take too long because of my efficiency 4 netherite axe. But yeah, in the next episode I might try and get a whole chest full of every single log type, because currently I'm only selling oak, birch, spruce and cherry. So yeah, that might be a bit painful. But yeah guys, I think that is where I'm gonna actually end today's episode. I know this one was a very short one, around about 8 minutes long, but like I said in my last video, I'm trying to make my videos like 8 to 14 minutes long, and the other videos have been like around 13 minutes, so this is still like in the kind of time frame that I want. But obviously before I end today's episode, we should probably add to the wall of YouTubers. So this episode's YouTuber shout out goes to Seppa23. Now, Seppa23 is actually predominantly a Hive Skywars YouTuber. So yeah, he is the first PvP YouTuber on the sign wall. He makes really good commentaries and I really like his editing style. And yeah, I catch every single one of his videos because they're just very chill to watch, and yeah, I think he makes awesome content. But anyway guys, that is where I'm going to end today's episode. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching guys, this has been Smurf, and I'm out. I'll see you later. In this episode of Foundations, I'm gonna make the largest hand-dug perimeter in all of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is 200 by 200 all the way down to Y-1, and it has a volume of over 3 million blocks. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this project took so long to do. That quick time lapse that you guys just saw was actually over 500 hours real life, and this is the reason why I haven't uploaded in about 10 weeks. But yeah, now we have the largest solo hand-dug perimeter in all of Minecraft Bedrock. Oh, and as you can see, we also have an elytra now and some rockets, because we have actually been to the end while I was working on this project, and actually a lot of other stuff has happened in the past 10 weeks that I'll probably include in my next episode, because obviously this episode is just dedicated to the perimeter. And if anybody is interested about what I'm actually going to do with this huge hole, the plan is to actually decorate this whole thing, so decorate the walls and the floor, and then put a huge storage system in the middle. And yeah, I think that will look very cool. Also, as you can probably see, I have kept a few of these amethyst geodes around just in case I want to use them. And I've also found this zombie spawner over here. I'm probably not going to use it, but I figured I'd keep it just in case I could like implement it into my storage system as part of the build, because that could be really cool, because obviously you can't move these things, but it will most likely end up just getting in the way, so I'll probably remove it. But yeah, like I said, this perimeter is actually 3 million blocks in size, 200 by 200 all the way down to Y-1. I really didn't need it to go down to bedrock because I'm not building farms here. I just wanted a decently sized hole in the ground, you know. But yeah, I did actually pick up a lot of the blocks I got and stored them. I'll actually throw up on screen how many items I managed to collect. As you can see, they're all in shulker boxes, and I've just got so much cobblestone and stone and deep slate and all of that. I basically have an infinite amount for the season, and I've literally got almost a double chest of shulker boxes of copper, which is around 100,000 ingots, which is just mental. I think that gives you some sort of a picture of how long this actually took. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I also changed my skin back, as I'm sure you've noticed. I realized my new skin really wasn't that great in thumbnails, as it was quite dark, and people have really been missing my old skin. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode of Foundations. Sorry this is a short one, but I do just want to get this video out. It's literally almost been 3 months. This is actually the most amount of time by far I've ever spent on a singular video, so if you could like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. A lot of stuff has happened, which will hopefully be in the next few episodes. My name has been Smurf, and I'll see you next time. Welcome back to the Foundations SMP. In the last episode, we spent 10 weeks digging out this huge perimeter, and today we're gonna decorate it, because let's face it, right now, this thing is an eyesore. It just looks absolutely horrifically ugly. I've already designed this in a creative world, and luckily the only materials we need is just a bunch of orange and black wool. And luckily, Judd has very kindly farmed all of that for us, as he does have a sheep farm. So the only thing left to do is to jump into a time lapse and build this thing. Okay, and the decoration is done. Building those walls literally only took 8 hours, which is really good. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would take a lot longer than that. And then it also took 3 hours to place all of the stone, which honestly, I'm not sure that I want to keep. I didn't really know what to put as the floor. I thought I'd go with something simple, but I think it kind of looks ugly. I'm also not completely sure about the walls either. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I feel like I should add some more structure or some pillars or something to break it up a bit, but I guess it's okay for now. In another episode, I will have to do some terraforming, just cleaning these walls up a bit because they're a bit too high. But I'll have to check with Judd and Skelly because I know they're planning on expanding their city all the way around my perimeter this way. And yeah, this place is starting to look really cool and I'm looking forward to seeing all the new buildings that they're planning. Judd and Skelly are both absolutely awesome builders and I feel like it'll look pretty cool surrounding this huge storage system here, which will hopefully be built in a few episodes time. But for now, that's enough work on the base for this episode. I thought I'd show you guys our nether currently, as this place is an absolute mess at the moment. None of the founders have really done much work on it. We haven't built a nether hub yet, so it is just really messy at the moment. But very soon, me, Britt, and a couple other founders, I believe, will be making a very big nether hub at the top of the nether here, and it's going to look absolutely awesome. We were planning to make a pretty cool nether hub last season, but unfortunately, the season, unexpectedly ended. We've got another design planned that's even better than the one before, and I'm super excited to build it. But that will be at least a few weeks away. I'm in the shopping district here because, as you guys can see, a lot has changed since the last time I've shown this place on camera. So, I thought I'd give you guys a nice tour. First of all, we have this lovely town hall here built by Monty. This was actually one of the tasks that the Ministry of Mirage gave us. And yeah, this place holds all the casual, large, and custom tasks. It also has an ender chest and some weird passageway. I'm not sure where that goes to. We've actually also got a section for fan art that viewers send us. So if you'd like to get your fan art in-game in the shopping district here, be sure to send it on the Foundation's Discord, and we might just add it into a painting. And then up this flight of stairs, we have this huge nether portal and the weekly task, which is pretty cool. I'm planning on doing next week's one. And then over here, we have some very nice pathways made by the one and only Sasquatch, which are really cool. Over here, we have a golden carrot shop made by Sir Stormy, 1 diamond per stack, lovely jubbly. And opposite that we have a rocket shop, also by Sir Stormy, which is 1 diamond per stack, so pretty expensive stuff. Over here we have a little sand, terracotta, tough gravel, stone, and podzol shop by Crit. I personally really like this shop. And over here we have a little wolf armor stool, which is 5 diamonds per wolf armor, because yes, we do actually have the new 1.21 features, which is pretty cool. Up here we have a shop by Monty. He's selling upgrade tokens and armor trims. And over here we have Britt's egg shop, which I believe you've already seen in a previous episode. Here is Phantom's redstone shop that just popped up recently, which is very, very cool. It's got a lot of detail in. And over here we have Diamond's shop, which is just like terraforming stuff, so grass, dirt, gravel, stone, andesite, and tuff. If only he knew how much of these resources I had, oh my gosh. Maybe I should make a terraforming shop. I would have a lot of stock at all times. Up here we have the post office, which you've already seen. We have a work in progress police station, which Kai and Judd built. We have a armor and tools shop by Monty because he likes to go end raiding a lot, so he's selling that. And over here we have the current biggest shop of the server, Britt's netherite shop. 4 diamonds per 4 scraps. That is a pretty good price. If I ever lose my gear, I'll be sure to come here, bro, as this is my favorite shop of the entire season, not gonna lie. Over here, we have the Odin's Warriors bookshop. They're just selling a bunch of books, pretty cheap, not gonna lie. I believe Mending is 1 diamond, and Fortune 3 is 2 diamonds, Prot 4 is 2 diamonds, a pretty reasonable price. And last but not least, we have Britt's End Shop and Monty's End Shop, and I believe there's a bit of beef between the two businesses. I'm not going to get involved. And yeah, of course, this is my little log shop that Phantom seems to be. Eviction notice. But what? What? Huh? No idea what that's about. Let's just break that sign. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, and the dude stripped my log. How dare he? I think he might be slightly angry by the fact that it currently has no stock, and it hasn't had stock for a while. Because I've been digging. What can I say? I haven't had the time. But I did spend 9 hours the other day collecting a shulker box of every single log type, including the nether ones and the mangrove ones, which took forever to harvest, just so I can stock this place fully for a while. Oh my gosh, we have a potential customer. I'm just stocking it, bro. I'm just stocking it. Stock faster. I'm stocking as fast as I can. Oh my god, I've already made 7 diamonds, bruh. This phantom guy. Okay, and a shulker of every single log type fully stocked in my log shop. I'll be sure to check this at the end of next episode to see if I've got any sales except for those 7 that Phantom just bought because, oh my god, this guy is still here. Yeah, the founders have really been hassling me to stock this thing for a while, so there you go, founders. Stock faster, bro. Stock faster! These prices are so expensive, bro. 6 droppers for a diamond? No chance. You could get a stack of logs instead. But anyway, guys, that is all I've got for this episode. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Smurf, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is episode 23, and today, believe it or not, we're going to continue working on the perimeter. I know that's what we've been doing for the past 2 episodes, but if you take a look here, if you're, observant, you might be able to notice that there is a little bit more work done to it. We've got these little pathways, and we've got a little bit of detail around the edge here, and I actually did this with one of our tribe mates, Judd Samurai, so roll the clips.
So I'm thinking your hexagon stuff, just continue it up, right? Just not a hexagon, the mid bit, right? Like this bit.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be the layer of the grass here.
Right, on level 66.
Yeah, I don't have any orange. Do you have any orange wool on you?
No, there's some in my house though. I'll get it. Alright, I got an inventory of orange wool.
So my thought is, looks like you've got, I think that's what you've been doing, right?
Yeah, 3 and then 3 and then 6 on top.
6?
Oh no, 4, sorry. Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So if we do that, it's just about connecting this to the next one.
Yeah, I've done another one. But then you've got the circular half of the next hexagon,
Yeah,
and if you
that's
connect,
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like we connect it going flat across something,
yeah,
and have a wall up here or something, which maybe mimics that side. Or we add a layer on top of this, right, of stairs pointing inwards. With like an orangey wood, like acacia or
acacia. Yeah.
And then have a path here that goes up and down.
Wait, so just like acacia stairs on this part, or on that part, and that part, and that part as well?
Yeah, like all the orange, and then facing it, and then this is like this wall.
Yeah.
And there could be like walkways going up to it, like here or something, coming from the path here. So then, this is just like a path that goes across.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm down for that.
And then if we do that going around your entire thing, that's going to be really cool.
Definitely. Do you want to do it now? It would only take like an hour and a bit. Or we could start it anyway.
Yeah, we can go around to do this. It probably need black wool, right, as well to fill it in.
Yeah, black wool to fill it in. I've got some though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's 3, 3, and then 4 in the middle.
Yeah.
So how far are you actually going to expand? Like, are you just going to expand this way?
About how much you said in the video.
Okay, yeah. I figured it was like just these 2 walls. Yeah, my base is 192 by 192. You'll see I had to cut some corners over here, like 5 blocks, just to make the hexagons fit, I'll probably expand if there's space, or I'll just make like another, I'll make like an industrial district for all my farms, because I'll have this done like soon, Once I've done the storage, that's basically it, because I don't think I'm going to put farms here. I might do, we'll see.
I mean, you're going to have loads of space, you may as well. It'd be cool to see like a bunch of farms in here.
Yeah, it's just about making it look good though.
Yeah. Oh wait, you did cut off 5 blocks. Wow.
Yeah. I also removed the amethyst and the zombie spawner because it looked ugly. And I
I did notice that.
didn't even think I'd build out of amethyst, to be honest. And if I do build out of amethyst, I'll go to a specific location where there are a bunch next to each other, and build a cool farm out of that. That's the last one. Cool.
Now I've got to do the outer trim.
Yeah, just imitate it. And we're going to fill in the outer ones as well, right?
With black wool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Should we leave 3 blocks in between? This feels quite tight.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah, we'll have to dig a decent amount of those mountains over there. Well, not really mountains, but there's like a good 10 blocks there that we'll need to dig.
Yeah.
It's a 4 blocks on the ground in between each one. Oh yeah, I can fill this in with all the grass. What level is it again?
66.
Yeah, we're gonna have to dig a lot here on the sides. To just dig past the path as well is what I mean, to make it like blend in. I did a tiny bit of terraforming next to my house as well.
Oh yeah, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, made it flat. I mean, if you wanted to expand your city that way, you could just have like my house as one of the buildings, seeing as I'm not gonna use it soon.
I mean, I think we're like cutting it off as the river, I think.
Right.
But, we don't want to like take up the entire foundation server with the city.
Yeah.
As much as that would be fun.
This is the reason why we went so far away. Brit's giving us grief for going 1,000 blocks away.
Yeah.
Our base is...
I think Brit has realised why now. We've shown him like pictures and stuff, so...
Yeah. Around the back here is we won't have to do any terraforming because the land here is already at the right level.
Yeah, that side's a really good side.
Oh my god. Crit has so many trees around his base. He's making a spruce forest at this point. His house is just surrounded.
Do we know what Crit's base plans are?
No, I haven't asked
Maybe
him.
that is his plan.
Just make a huge forest.
Yeah.
How would you suggest making farms look good though in this? Because there'll be like a huge plus in the middle that'll be like probably it'll have some like structure, kind of like Mumbo's Hermitcraft Season 7 base.
What was his season? What was Season 7?
It was in the jungle and he had this like temple.
Oh, with the
these-
towers, yeah.
Yeah, with the pillars around and they were like connected with like chains. I think I'm gonna do something similar with my big like plus storage system. But then I don't know how I'd make farms look good, to be honest. Maybe I could like just encase
Put,
them
like,
in buildings.
around them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could put my farms in your buildings.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, we could do. It's an idea. Or I could just make another perimeter for them. Or I could dig out some of the hexagons and make rooms in there.
That would be cool. Dig into the like bees hive theme.
Yeah. And just build like, build like out of orange and yellow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'll
That'd be
do.
really cool.
That's a good idea, I'm not going to lie. I already had a plan to have one of my hexagons as a nether portal.
Yeah, that would be good to know and get that set up because me and Skelly are gonna do piglin trading
Right, yeah, okay.
soon. So we're gonna create like a little thing and create like a little nether hub around the portals for our things.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What's your biggest base that you've ever made?
Season 2 of Broke Rock.
That was the city, right?
Yeah, the city.
I haven't watched that series.
And it also created my hatred for Endstone.
You created what?
A hatred for Endstone because the entire build was out of Endstone.
How much endstone did you have to mine?
I don't know. I did loads of terraforming for Joker and other people, getting them to like give me Endstone. I know they gave me like multiple double chests of shulker boxes of Endstone.
Wow. So the end island is usually around 900k endstone, and a double chest of shulkers is around, well, it's just over 100k. I think it's 103k. So if you've got multiple of that, that's a decent chunk of the end island. I don't think I've ever built out of endstone in my life, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I will again.
Have you ever built out of netherrack though?
Yes.
Interesting.
Season 3, me and Olga had the Nether base.
Yeah, I wasn't really into Broke Rock before Season 5, to be honest. I knew of its existence, but I never really watched it. It didn't really have the same sort of reach as Truly Bedrock and Infinite Lands did.
Yeah, Infinite Lands had definitely bigger creators on.
Oh yeah, that looks so much better, I'm not gonna lie. With that top bit, oof, yeah. I should have done that before. Bro, Stormy just went live with the title, Covering Smurf's Big Dig. This guy. It's probably just a troll. He wouldn't do that when I'm online though, would he?
You say that.
I'll just keep it open. I'll look at his stream. He's in another tunnel right now. Yeah, I don't think Stormy's serious. I think he's just like clickbaiting the title as a joke.
Yeah.
Because it is 10 minutes into the stream and he's doing villager work. Unless he's just waiting for me to log off.
Is he going to be on that long? And
Probably not. And plus, placing it would take exactly 3 hours because I placed all the stone, which would be the same as covering this with dirt. And if you just wanted to do one layer, that would take 3 hours, and that's not including gathering 40,000 dirt.
when I was in a voice chat with him before, he was talking about doing like 3 days of it.
Oh my god, that's 9 hours of just placing grass.
He's coming over now, isn't he?
Yes. Hold on, I'll meet him at the portal. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, he sees me. He's in third person. Oh, I can kill him, isn't it? He's at our base. We can kill him. Kill him. I'll 1v1 him then. Yes,
Whereabouts
got
is
it.
he? Oh.
3 hits. Easy dubs. He might join the call. I'll put his stuff in a shulker box. I'm just nice like that.
Hello,
Hello.
I am live. Just so you guys know.
I know. That's
Yeah,
how I
okay.
saw you coming. You got anything to say for yourself, Sir Stormy?
I could cover it with dirt, or I could cover it with obsidian.
Yeah. Come back to our base with nothing. See what happens, mate. We're actually recording right now, working on the base.
On what part of the base?
Perimeter.
Ah, the perimeter.
We're like connecting it and making roads and stuff.
Ah,
I'll give you your stuff back on one condition, Stormy.
what?
You can't come to our base for a week. And if I see you at the base, I'll kill you and not give your stuff back.
I have a better idea for you, Smurf. I think he should help us dig this out. He can help us like clear some of this area out.
I mean, it's not that much. I'd rather he'd just leave, to be honest.
I'll take my stuff and leave.
You sure? By taking your stuff, you're agreeing that if you come to our base, you know, you're not getting your stuff back. after we kill you.
Drop my stuff.
Say I promise.
Drop my stuff and I will.
Say I promise and I will.
Where'd you get that totem from? Do you want my totems?
You trying to do a trade?
I can get you a shulker totems.
For what?
My stuff.
Yeah, but then you'll just fill the perimeter once I leave.
I never said I'd fill it.
I mean, that's literally what your stream title says.
No, my stream title says cover,
Cover. Yeah, that's the same thing.
not fill. No, it isn't.
One requires a lot more time.
Fill, cover. Yeah, whatever. One layer of dirt is still 3 hours because I placed the floor and it took 3 hours. It's 3 hours plus gathering 40k dirt. This guy. Do you want your stuff back or not?
Yes, I want my stuff back. I'll take this stupid deal.
Okay.
Except for one thing. I do need ice, so I might like fly
Okay,
that way.
you can stand
And
on the
gather some
ice.
ice.
You can stand on the ice, but you can't stand on the dirt
Okay.
here. And don't parkour your way with ice over to our base either. Okay.
Okay.
Here's your stuff back. Leave us alone. Let us build in peace.
Okay.
JK. I'll meet you at the shopping district. Okay, I think that's enough shenanigans for now. As you can see, since the last clip, me and Judd have added a little bit more decoration. We've added these little sections with the acacia fences and the slabs and the fence gates, and also some jungle leaves, which looks pretty cool, and also with acacia stairs pointing inwards on these bits. I do want to say a huge thank you to Judd Samurai for helping us with making this perimeter look a little bit better. But yeah, I am really looking forward to Judd and Skelly's city expanding and going all the way around here. I think it's gonna work really well with my base actually if we can intertwine it right. I do think what we've done so far is an absolutely fantastic start. I'm looking forward to seeing all the paths that connect our base to their base, and I think this is going to be an absolutely great collaboration project for all three of us. As you can see, we do still have quite a lot of terraforming to do just around my perimeter here, but I think we'll get round to it in the coming weeks. But unfortunately guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. This one was a little bit different, a lot more collaboration in this episode actually. Out of my 23 videos on foundations, I think this is the one with the most collaboration. As you might have noticed, all of my last few videos have kind of been different styles from each other. I'm trying to figure out what works well for me, and I'd love to hear your guys' feedback about which videos were your favorite out of the last few and what style you like the best. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, then make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching guys, this has been Smurf and I'm out. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is episode 24, and today I'm going to be playing a minigame that Diamond made in the shopping district. I should also probably address the fact that I haven't uploaded a Foundations episode in a couple of months, and you guys will find out why in the next episode of Foundations, which will be episode 25, and it will be the last episode of Foundations ever on my channel. I know it's very sad, and I'm sure a bunch of questions have just popped into your head if you've been a very active viewer of my Foundations series, but all of that will be addressed in the next episode. But yeah, enough chit chat, let's go play this minigame. Is this it? Diacu Decore?
Yep.
It's a French minigame, Dea Kudo.
Interesting.
Thank you guys for coming to my Dea Kudo minigame. It's a 12-year-old French Minecraft minigame that I was recommended through Reddit. How you play is we're all on 8 render distance, so we can't see all the way to the bottom of this giant hole I've dug to the bedrock. And what we'll be doing is we'll each have different colored wool. And when we land in the water at the bottom, we will place wool where we landed until eventually you'll be threading the needle, similar to how the French Dea Kudo translates to thimble, and the English saying of that would be threading the needle. So that's the basics of this game. If you land on a block, if you die, you are out, and eventually whoever has like the most wool and is still alive can win. Basically, over here in this little building here, I have a blocks.
Who did that?
I got hit down too. Hi, Smurf. And yeah, that's it. I think I've specified all we need to. We can get the wool outside of the little bunker here. I'll be cyan.
Green.
I took
Okay,
the purple.
Sask is green. Love Dust is purple. Judd is orange, and I guess that leaves Smurf with Smurf. What color will you be?
Whichever color's left, I guess. Light blue.
You'll be light blue. All right.
Very fitting.
So I'm cyan. Smurf is light blue. Dust is purple. Judd is orange, and Sask is green.
Cool. What have you changed with your skin?
Oh, I'm wearing a Viking skin.
Ah, yeah.
That's right. You haven't seen this yet. I forgot.
No. Oh yeah.
I've got a little scar.
Matching skins.
So now we just can decide who goes first. Who would like to go first?
I just got an idea. Should we wait until after the whole round to watch where people land? Like at the bottom? Like, should we wait at the bottom and then go all up, go together? Or
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going first.
Oh my gosh. He did it.
Okay,
All right,
I'll
I'll go
second.
next. I'll go.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
guess Smurf went. I guess Smurf went. Okay.
Oh my god. I was so close to landing on the singular block. I was one block off because I couldn't see it. until I
One
was
block
right
off
there.
from his own. Okay,
Yeah.
Dust, you can go.
Whee!
Oh
Judd,
my gosh. Ooh.
I'm jumping off
Ooh.
backwards. I jumped off
I think you're gonna
backwards.
put on a block.
Did it in style.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, so close. Okay,
GG.
You
Judd.
went in the same-ish area. I'm just gonna not go there.
I'm just
Yeah.
not gonna go there. He went all the way over there.
Judd's the only sensible one here. It's funny just seeing you guys fall out of the sky.
You can't even see the top anymore now that we're at the bottom, so it just looks like they're falling
Yeah.
from the sky.
Imagine if we did this in my perimeter. That would take so much longer.
How much water would that take?
It would take 40,000 blocks of water.
Oh yeah, Smurf went
All right.
second. Dust
I
went
think
third.
I remember where there aren't that many blocks.
Oh wait.
Oh well, looks
kinda
like
jumped,
Dust fell. Dust fell.
Yeah.
Okay, I
well,
guess it's my turn.
You get a good like 1 second of reaction time, I
Judd?
feel like.
Punch me off. Ooh.
Hey look, the sun's setting right over the hole, look. The sun's perfectly aligned.
Oh, that's a trip. I can see that. Yeah, it's like perfectly aligned
Yeah.
with the hole. It looks like. Are we
Yeah.
looking up to heaven right now? We're just watching Judd fall from heaven.
Hello, Angel.
We all made it 2
Oh
rounds.
wow!
Yeah, looks sweet. So what's the order? Is it Sask, me, Love Dust, Diamond?
yeah.
And then Judd.
I wonder who the first one will be out.
Here goes.
Oh.
You did it.
Oh, I can't believe I landed right there. Oh no.
I'll follow in Diamond's footsteps. I'll do a little 360.
360.
Nice.
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 This might be out now.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that was close.
Wait, what? Okay, this is actually kind of okay. Bye, Judd.
I know a very
Ooh,
safe spot.
plenty of space.
That was safe. That was a safe jump.
That was a safe jump.
Judd's out here memorizing all the blocks.
I just go right here.
I just don't know which side is which.
Oh, it's gonna be so confusing when you start like spinning yourself around and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a
Oh.
pretty good sense of direction.
How are you catching up to me? What?
How am I going? How did I go
You
faster
overtook
than you?
me. That's so weird.
I'm
Maybe I
lighter
was,
than
like-
you, Smurf. I'm lighter
Yeah,
than
I
you.
don't think I was.
I just went
I've
up the
been-
elevator quicker.
Diamond's not enough muscle mass.
I think it's time for a cut. I've been bulking too much.
Just kidding.
Sask, are you planning it out?
Yep.
What if we just punch him? What if we just?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
He
The
gave me
delayed
exactly what I
knockback.
wanted.
Saska's lagging.
Whoa.
He
Oh,
lagged
I'm lagging
downwards.
so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh. Oh.
Is this allowed?
All the way
I mean, there's
across the
nothing
hole.
against it.
I don't think it helps at all.
No, it
Nope.
doesn't. It doesn't.
He just had to do the Bed Wars bridge. He just had to do it.
It's in my DNA. It's in my genes.
Okay, we'll see where Judd goes.
Oh, I overtook Judd. Oh my god, you're upside down. What the heck? Judd just went up the elevator backwards. Like his feet were at the top and his head
Oh,
was at the
he's
bottom.
gone.
What? Did Sask jump?
Yeah.
I'm
Sax just
gone.
disappeared.
I did not see that.
Ooh, starting to get slightly harder.
Oh.
I'm gonna spin myself around, so I'm confused. I'm making it harder for myself for some reason.
Ooh.
Oh.
Honestly, I thought someone would be out by now.
Yeah.
The stakes are high.
Oh.
Everybody's landing 1 block away.
I think the pool's a little smaller, I think, in the original.
It was much
But
smaller.
this
I
is
think it was
better.
like 5
Yeah.
by 5. But having a bigger pool means you can have a bigger party.
Yeah, and a longer
Exactly.
game. Judd's just going in corners.
I'm not sure how I'm going to get that 1 block now.
Oh no.
gonna be
He's
difficult.
gonna have to thread the needle really quickly already.
Yeah. The 8 chunks definitely makes it quite hard. I landed where Sask was standing.
Too bad we didn't have our own collision boxes. Just
Yeah.
land on my head and die.
Oh my god.
I punched Judd this time. No!
No.
I landed on my own block, didn't I?
Oh no.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Yep.
I landed on my own block.
What, you placed it and then you died on it?
No,
Yep.
I landed on a previously placed one.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought the owner of the game would go out first?
Now I get to be a spectator, and since I'm a spectator, I'm totally not here right now, which means I totally won't be punching you.
What the heck?
Smurf
there's
is
no
crouching.
rules against it,
Smurf is
so-
crouching.
Name.
I punched him.
Oh my god. I somehow
Oh,
landed.
you're next, Smurf. You're next, Smurf.
Oh, double hit. Oh.
Do we get a Bed Wars
oh,
win
ooh.
if
No.
automatically?
Oh, no.
If we win?
What? Where did I
Now that
land?
I'm not playing,
that a
I can
light
turn
blue?
up my render distance.
Yeah. Wow. That was fast. And then there were 3.
Oh my.
That was so close. Judd is getting so close each time, man.
Yeah, I'm trying
I'm
to build a
going
line.
risky on this next
Yeah,
one.
he's making a line. He's got like the whole orange area.
Tactical.
So it's just 3 of you guys now left
Ah,
alive.
in a reverse card.
Ah!
Didn't
Whoa,
expect
I got
that,
like
did you?
absolutely knocked.
Yeah. The vanilla KB, you go so far.
Oh wait, you're all down the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm spectating from down here.
Oh. Did Sask already go?
Yes.
Yeah.
I placed blocks in the
I
wall
got
again.
Smurf.
Like a
Smurf,
like a
Smurf
cam down there.
instinctively clutched. Smurf
Yeah.
instinctively clutched.
Each time I just start clicking. Oh my god, he really is building a line. Threading the needle.
Oh god.
Judd seems weirdly really good at this.
The dropper professional.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, place one
Yeah.
block right next to your line, Judd.
Oh, come on. What?
Ah, we thought it would work.
And Smurf's just getting rid of his evidence.
Yeah, no one has to see this. Is it my go?
Sass,
Yeah.
did you go already?
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no, I just placed another one.
It's his instinct. He's
instinct.
just like
Bruh.
instant react to plays.
Oh,
Oh, you missed it this time.
Can't catch me with that green. I can't see it till I get there, but you can't catch me with it.
Sasuke's just trying to double cross Judd.
I like where this is going.
Yeah. Oof. It's gonna get hard real fast now. I thought he missed it for a second. Oh man, Judd is so calm with it as well.
I feel like Judd is gonna win this.
Yeah,
No, I'm really not.
I think he is. Maybe he's just outsmarting us. We're all just like placing blocks randomly. Oh! It's been 3 people for a while. I don't think you guys saw my last one, but I was dangerously close.
Wait, Dust. What if we wait for them to fall and try to sabotage them? Yeah. We got. If we wait to see where they fall, we can sabotage them.
By hitting us.
Yeah.
You know,
we go
pistons
quick, they can't
poking out
tell.
from the wall and punching people. Like randomly
Yeah, like-
sticking out.
Randomly sticking out and punching them.
That would be awesome.
You got like a line right here, Smurf.
Yeah,
Not as cool as my line.
I still can't believe how early I got out, man. Dang.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like the third jump. Yeah.
Oh darn!
Wait, oh,
It's
next
really
time.
hard to predict where you guys are gonna jump. I'm really trying to predict so I
Yeah.
can just punch you. I guess when there's less holes. Ooh, Judd.
Finally
What?
got that hole.
What happened?
I
He
filled the
like
hole.
really threaded the needle. He did it. He
Yeah.
found the hole.
Ooh. Something tells me that I'm gonna get out very soon.
There's actually so much open space, but it doesn't feel like it when you're falling like that. The professional is out of the game.
Oh my,
The
that was a hard
professional
jump
is
as well.
gone.
He really had to land on that one block. Oh my god.
So it's just you two, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of space here. Wow.
Now I can predict where you're gonna land. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, it's 3 of us, each corner.
3 of us. We
Oh my
got this.
God.
We can punch him.
that'd actually be a neat part of this. If you put like a
Oh.
tripwire with a dispenser and lava, So if someone hit it, like the lava would end up hitting the ground and then turn off again, like having a quick like.
Ooh, or what if there was a lava thing that could just create like obsidian or cobble?
Yeah.
Flying
That
Smurf.
seems like cheating there, Smurf.
Yeah.
What? Nothing happened.
What?
I think you might have hit something.
What?
I think this might have been a block that you hit there. It's
No.
white and black blocks.
No,
on the
no,
wall.
no, 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 no,
No.
no.
Hmm.
No. If I hit the block, I would have died. Oh my god. Ooh.
Where do you land? Oh.
I wonder how long this is going to go on for.
We'll see. We'll see who wins.
I don't think it's gonna be long.
Yeah, I think Saska's going to go out right now.
With my leg, like I'm surprised I haven't died yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on my screen, sometimes you just like pause in the air for a second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Sask is
I'm cheating.
unpredictable. We can't
Might as
punch
well
him
just
because
ban
he's
me
just
now.
lagging.
Oh, I killed myself.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Wait,
I died
Smurf
as well.
died as well?
has to make it.
What?
Wait, he died before me though.
Smurf.
Yeah, but
but
like
it's the
you
same
died as
round.
well.
So
Same
yeah, we
round.
have to go again. So
But I
we have
won.
to-
Smurf, I guess technically Smurf won.
I think it should be sudden death. Like if we both lose on the same one, then we should just keep going.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay,
Go
so you
for
guys
it.
want to keep
That-
going?
Yeah, because that's the way sudden death works. Well,
you
this
jump
was
and I jump.
unexpected. What are the chances after like 60 jumps we both die on the same exact one? The same second,
Well, I was
pretty
like,
much.
oh, Smurf has this now, and then it's like, nope, he died as well.
Yeah.
I think it's because I was distracted because as I was falling, I saw the chat message and I was like, oh, I won! Well, here we go again, I guess.
I don't
You know
give
what,
up
guys?
easily.
I'm gonna add into this because it's so close. If you land in between a block, you can place both blocks.
Oh yeah.
I got stuck.
You got what? What?
I placed a block
What?
above
Sask,
Sask's head.
Sask.
What?
I just went by you. Sask is stuck.
I placed a block above his
Smurf
head.
sabotage. I was trying to break the blocks.
Smurf,
He
that's
can't break the block
hilarious.
because he's in the water.
Who blocked him? Blocked both of them. Here you go, Sask. Be free.
Classic.
You gotta hit me. I gotta win in style. Oh, never mind.
I jumped. I went back down. I'm gonna try to hit you down here.
Oh, oh. Man, I don't know how long this is gonna go for. I wonder how many blocks are left compared to how many blocks are covered. I reckon about 40% are left.
The sun has perfectly aligned with the hole.
Oh god, I'm gonna die on this one. Yep. Nope.
Ooh.
Wow,
Oh.
with ray tracing, this place is a trip. I haven't turned on ray tracing for this in a bit.
Oh my god. Oh, Sask, you placed the block where I was landing.
What?
I had to move right at the last minute.
Ooh!
Whoa!
We both went at the same
How are
time.
It looked like you
How
walked
are
off
you
the block. That was
How are you
close.
still going? I can't believe this. You guys are like the champions of dropper minigames. I'll turn this into a dropper next.
Yeah.
Build it all the way to build height. I just need to use the rest of the server's wool.
Oh, I can get you the wellies there.
Tried with the Simtic wool farm.
Waiting for one of you guys to drop down here so I can punch you. No, Sask, come on.
Oh my god, this is getting
Oh,
hard.
Smurf landed when I wasn't looking. Smurf, I could have punched
Yeah.
you there, but I wasn't
You're
looking.
looking. You are right next to me, just looking the other way. I want to go at the exact same time as
Thank you.
Sask.
Oh, you are so lucky. You are so lucky. I just don't have the reaction time to punch you, do I?
Doesn't seem like it. It's hard though, watching them fall. My heart's beating so fast. Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my gosh.
Oh, Smurf all the way over there. This is really becoming like super close.
Yeah, we're gonna fill this
You
whole place
guys
up.
are good.
It's just like an entire row across this end.
I wonder how long we've been recording this round. 30 minutes. We've probably been going with this for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, we started
Oh my God.
around like 30. Oh! Oh,
Let's
we
go.
have a
Stuck
winner
as well.
Oh,
on his own block. We have a winner.
Yes.
congratulations,
Yes.
Smurf.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And he
Now
does
your
the
chance
bridge to flex.
Had to celebrate in style.
Celebration bridge. There is a block in the middle of the bubble thingy.
There is? Oh, yeah,
Again.
that's when Sass got stuck.
Oh no, I removed
Hold
that
on.
one.
Oh, there's another. Let's mine at it. I'm gonna mine at it. How long will this take? Oh, not very long. Oh, there's another.
Oh.
Sask, these are green. Was this your doing?
Oh, like literally all the way up is been placed. Yeah, I'm gonna drown here.
Oh no.
No.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh no.
What is happening?
No way.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, I can hear the damage.
Help me. Oh.
Smurf is like, I can hear him drowning, like, haha.
Mwah. I saved him.
Yeah, hit me again. Hit me again.
Mwah.
Come on, get me up here. Get me up.
They can't
Help
even
me.
defend themselves.
What the heck happened here?
Let me steal
Nobody
somebody's
knows.
pickaxe.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh, Judd got blown up by a creeper. That was chaos.
That was funny.
chaos is fun though.
It is. And there we go. Who would have thought I actually ended up winning the minigame? A huge thank you to Mr. Diamond Depth for creating this on the server. I know it took him quite a long time, and yeah, I know that all of us that played it had a lot of fun, and it was really nice recording with everybody on Foundations again. Like I said in the intro, episode 24, the one you're watching right now, is the second last Foundations video ever, and episode 25, which is coming out in a few days, will explain everything. And yeah, I've got a special announcement in that video. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Smurf, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is episode 25, and unfortunately, guys, this is going to be the last episode of Foundations you're ever going to see from me. I know this is quite a sad moment for a lot of you guys that have loved the series so far, and I know it's a shame to see it come to an end, but I've got some explaining to do. So a couple of months back, I actually got an invite to Truly Bedrock, and if you don't know what that is, Truly Bedrock is actually the biggest Bedrock Edition SMP on YouTube, and it's something that I've always dreamt of joining. So when I got the invite, of course, I immediately accepted, and that has been the announcement that I haven't been able to share with you guys for the past 2 months. So yeah, this has genuinely been super exciting for me because I've always dreamt of joining Truly Bedrock for around about half a decade, ever since it started, and yeah, I'm extremely hyped to be making content with people I've looked up to for so long. It really is a dream come true. We actually start recording on Saturday, so the day after this video is coming out, which means, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Foundations. Foundations did honestly so much better than I thought it would. I know that the views kind of flopped on my channel compared to other stuff I was doing, but I genuinely had so much fun, and I'm extremely proud of how far it's come. I still remember in June of 2022 when I DM'd TF Brett saying if he wanted to start an SMP with me because he had a history of doing survival content and PvP content, so we were pretty good friends. I had only done PvP content on my channel, but quite a while ago I was pretty involved in the survival community on Bedrock Edition, and I always wanted to do a survival series on my channel. So yeah, fast forward to April 2023 and we started season 1 of Foundations. We only had 6 members to start with, but we very quickly added quite a few more, and before we knew it, we had built a pretty awesome community around the SMP. We were all making episodes very regularly, and it was honestly a lot of fun. I got a lot more exposed to the Bedrock Edition survival community on YouTube, and yeah, like I said, I just made an insane amount of friends, and it is something that I will never forget. Eventually, after I made 15 episodes on the server, I think Britt made 12 or 13, and a lot of the other members made quite a few, Season 1 ended up just slowly fading away, and Britt's power stopped working, so he couldn't make content for a while. I kind of just went back to Nether Games because I was sick of getting hardly any views, and at the time, Nether Games did a lot better on my channel, so I was a little bit unmotivated. And yeah, the 2 biggest YouTubers on the SMP both quitting at around about the same time kind of led to all the other members slowly dwindling from the server, and they all went back to doing their own thing. But eventually, when Brit got his power back, we started planning for Season 2 of Foundations. This was going to be bigger and better than the one we already had before. We spent weeks upon weeks thinking about cool and interesting ideas to make the server unique and stand out from the crowd, and that, along with having 17 members on the server, we were ready to get back at it. So we started Season 2, we had some cool things implemented, such as the Ministry of Mirage and tribes and stuff like that, and we were back at it. Now this was crazy, especially in the first couple months, because obviously we had so many members, which meant so much content to watch, which was absolutely fantastic. There was a period of time where about 3 or 4 episodes and a couple of live streams were being created on Foundations per day, and some people were genuinely struggling to keep up because that's how active the server was. But then I made the quite weird decision to do an absolutely insane project in 1 episode. I had only created 5 episodes this season at the time, and I thought, you know what, let me just spend 2.5 months on 1 episode for no real good reason. I decided to make Minecraft Bedrock's biggest hand-dug perimeter in 1 episode. The reason for this is because I wanted a really cool time-lapse where a lot of progress gets done super fast. I was kind of inspired by watching a lot of the Java time-lapses, but obviously Bedrock Edition doesn't actually have a good replay mod feature, so I just recorded from my camera account on my phone. And yeah, the time-lapse didn't turn out great, but I think it turned out okay considering it was on Bedrock Edition. But yeah, after a 10-week period of no episodes from me, I finally released the video where I set a world record for Minecraft Bedrock's biggest hand-dug perimeter. And yeah, the feedback was pretty positive. A lot of people's minds were kind of blown that I spent so much time on 1 episode, over 500 hours. But yeah, during that time, once again, because I wasn't uploading very frequently, even though I was playing Foundations so much, you know, I didn't upload for like 10 weeks, people very slowly started to become demotivated once again, and slowly there were less and less episodes. But yeah, once I got back, I did the mining episode, and then I did the episode where I did these cool perimeter walls, and then I did a purely collaboration episode where I did all these details with Judd. I genuinely really liked this episode because it was quite a change of pace from before. You know, I was making so much progress in each episode by mining out this entire thing and then making these entire walls. A lot of recording time went into them, but this one, it was genuinely just me and my friend chatting and building these outer walls, which definitely helped the perimeter to not stand out like a sore thumb so much. But yeah, after that, I was pretty fed up of getting like 1/10 of the views as I was on Nether Games, so once again, I got tempted and I came back to Nether Games, and I put Foundations on hold. But the day after I made my return to Nether Games video, I got the invite to truly Bedrock. And like I said in the intro, that was genuinely a huge moment for me because, you know, I've been dreaming about this for a very long time and I couldn't quite believe that it's finally happened. I still haven't really processed it. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, once I got the invite to truly Bedrock, I immediately knew that Foundations would not continue, for me anyway. And yeah, I didn't really have much motivation to make any more episodes. So I thought, you know what, these Nether Games videos are doing very well. I'm almost at 5k subs and I want a face reveal quite soon, so let me just do a bunch of these Nether Games videos because I am enjoying myself on here. And yeah, why not just spam a bunch of them and try to upload daily so I can get to 5k subs as soon as possible. So I did just that, and in the space of 3 months, I went from 4.5k subs to almost 5.5k, which is crazy. So thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, now is the time for me to genuinely make content with people I've been looking up to for half a decade, which means no more Foundations and no more Nether Games. And I know that I've quit Nether Games a few times on my channel before, but somehow I've always just been persuaded to come back. And I think I have 2 main reasons for that. Number 1, it does very well on my channel because I've built most of my audience on Nether Games. And number 2, my stats. I think I've talked about this before, but in my personal opinion, Nether Games does stats the best I've ever seen out of any Minecraft server. They have in-game stats for pretty much every single metric you can possibly think of on the server, and they have leaderboards for pretty much every possible metric you can have on this server. And I've always been pretty into numbers and lists, and pairing that with the fact that I'm also quite a competitive person, you can see why I got so addicted to grinding leaderboards on Nethergames. I spent so much time just trying to up my stats on the server so I could be higher leaderboard spots, and eventually pretty much all of my Nethergames content revolved around my stats on the server. So for instance, I'd make a video on hitting 16,000 bridge wins, or 9,000 Bed Wars wins, or 45,000 wins across all the game modes, or level 1050 and stuff like that. And yeah, I do agree with a lot of you guys that those videos did get extremely repetitive, which is why I tried to stop them and do more chillaxed Bed Wars commentaries, but yeah, they got the exact same views as before, so it didn't really change much, and I ended up just making the title of those a stat that I recently hit anyway, but I didn't record, so yeah. And to be honest, I don't really have that many different video ideas for Nethergames. It seems like any different style of video I try and do on the server, I end up just scrapping the video. It never seems to go well because I'm so used to just doing the same type of video over and over and over again. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't be lying if I said that I wish I hadn't spent so much time just grinding stats on Nethergames literally off camera, because I've worked out the maths and I'm pretty sure I've spent upwards of 2,000 to 3,000 hours playing Nethergames just for fun. And some of that time not even for fun. I literally disciplined myself to play when I didn't want to so that I could get higher stats, which doesn't even mean anything. So yeah, I wish I just spent more time that I put into grinding stats to grinding YouTube. I can't imagine how much more successful I would have been on YouTube if I didn't spend so much time doing pointless activities like playing Nethergames duels. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do want to quit Nethergames for good this time. The reason for that is because I do want to make YouTube full time. It is one of my biggest goals, probably my biggest goal in life. And yeah, in case you didn't know, that's impossible to do with Nethergames. It doesn't have a big enough player base. I estimated that the max subscribers for Nethergames content nowadays is probably 10 to 15k, and that's kind of pushing it. And yeah, I know that I'm gonna have to stop playing Nethergames eventually, so why not just quit now? Imagine how much time I could save that I would put into playing duels and, you know, potentially going for #1 wins on the server like I was thinking of doing. I don't want to disappoint my future self like I'm disappointed in my past self, so that's why I'm quitting Nethergames. And to make sure I don't get tempted to come back like all the other times before, I did something drastic. I got a stats reset. Yes, you heard that right. I got a Nethergames stats reset after all of this time. That might sound crazy, but you don't understand how addicted I am to this server, and I had to do something drastic. Now that I don't have any stats, and I don't have my #3 in levels, or my #6 in wins, or my #2 in bridge wins, or any of that, I can't see myself coming back to Nethergames. And if I ever get that urge to play Bedrock Edition Bed Wars, I'll just play Hive Bed Wars, because I genuinely think Hive Bed Wars is just as good as Nethergames Bed Wars, if not even a little bit better. But the only reason I played Nethergames is because I had all my stats on there, and yeah, I was just completely addicted to them, which is just so unhealthy. And I know that I wouldn't get addicted to Hive stats because Hive doesn't do stats nearly as well as Nethergames do. Nethergames are insanely good at addicting players to numbers in a block game. I've actually thought about this for a while, and yeah, I know that I had to do something crazy if I genuinely wanted to quit the server forever. So yeah, no more Nethergames ever again. I'm sorry. To be fair, I did post like 30 more videos after I quit it like 8 months ago, so you can at least be thankful for that if you're sad about me leaving Nethergames, but I'll leave like all 300 or however many videos I have on Nethergames public forever, so you can always go back and watch them if you're dry for Nethergames content, which I'm sure you are, because I'm basically the only decent sized NG channel that actually uploads, which is kind of another reason that I quit. But let's stop rambling about Nethergames. Let's talk about the future of my channel. Obviously, this is episode 25, the last episode of Foundations, and I'm not posting another Nethergames video. I didn't want to make another goodbye Nethergames video because I've already made one of those like 8 months ago. So yeah, I thought I'd just explain it in this video. So yeah, the future of my channel, I'm gonna put 100% of my effort and time into Truly Bedrock. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know how well Truly Bedrock will do on my channel. Obviously, I have a history of survival content not doing well on my channel at all because I've built almost all of my audience off PvP, so a lot of those people aren't interested in survival at all, which is why my Foundations series didn't do so well. So something similar could happen with Truly Bedrock. Except I'm not the biggest YouTuber on Truly Bedrock like I am on Foundations. I've got plenty of big YouTubers to make content with. So naturally, if I do collabs with big YouTubers on Truly Bedrock, a lot of their viewers will come over to my channel, meaning that my Truly Bedrock videos would do quite well. But also, just having the Truly Bedrock brand in my title will probably help me. But honestly, I'm not too sure, and I'm pretty interested to see how it will do. Even if it does poorly, I'm still going to make just TB content at least for a while, because it is a dream of mine, and if it doesn't do well after like 40 episodes and it's still doing absolutely terribly, I guess I'll slow that down and think of something else as well to do or something. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe I'll be making Hive Bed Wars content or Bedrock Edition Hardcore content, but I can't really see that happening at least anytime soon. My prediction is that Truly Bedrock will do around about the same as Nether Games, maybe a little bit less, but I don't think it will do as poorly as Foundations. But yeah, I'm extremely excited for Truly Bedrock. We actually start recording on the server 24 hours after this video comes out, and yeah, I'm absolutely pumped. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, the time is here. It's time to say goodbye to Foundations SMP. I'm genuinely so grateful to be a part of this series, and I'm so proud of how far it's come. I believe all members across both seasons have posted upwards of 200 episodes on the server combined, and yeah, that's just insane to me. I think I uploaded 15 episodes in Season 1 and 10 in Season 2, so that's 25 in total, which is a nice number to end it on. Even though I am leaving, Foundations will continue, and yeah, this is Judd and Skelly's city that they're working on. I feel kind of bad for leaving this like 200 by 200 perimeter right here. We had some cool plans to connect both of our bases really well, and it was going to look super cool, but that's not going to happen anymore because this is no longer my base. This is going to be part of their city. I know that they have some pretty cool plans to make this part of the city, and I think it will look pretty cool, pretty unique. I believe they're going to make it like bee-themed and make like a bee-themed section of the city, and honestly, I can't wait to watch their videos and see what they do with this place. So yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't finish my base in Season 2 like I did with Season 1. Not gonna lie, I was actually very proud of my base in Season 1. It was a pretty cool city if you haven't seen it. I do recommend watching Season 1 if you haven't. But yeah, like I said, go check out Judd Samurai and Stormy Skeleton. They're both really cool YouTubers, and yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with this place. Along with all the other Foundations members, because Foundations is continuing, I'm just leaving. But I'm genuinely so proud of how far Foundations has come in the past year and a bit, and I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting the series. But yeah, unfortunately, the time's here. It's time to log off Foundations for the very last time. This is kind of a big moment. I'll never be logging on ever again. I've probably spent upwards of 1,500 hours, maybe even 2,000 hours recording and editing on Foundations, and it's all coming to a close. So, without any further ado, 3, 2, 1. It's done. Oh my god. Time to remove it. Well, I guess I'll see you guys later. All 25 of my Foundations episodes will be public in a playlist, so you guys can easily watch them if you want to. I've made such an insane amount of friends in this community, and I hope I don't lose them, even though I won't be making content with them anymore. But yeah, now it's time for a new chapter. No more Nether Games, no more Foundations. It's time for Truly Bedrock. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in episode 1 of Truly Bedrock.